we're live? Yes, we're live. Hello, everyone. This might sound as a shock. Why am I not logged in? Never mind. This might come as a shock to some of you, but we are back, are we? Yes, we are. Sorry, it's been a while since I played last time. So let me say hello again. It's been a while, wasn't it? Last time it was like in November, I believe, when I was playing Path of Radiance Maniac mode. And I'm not playing it right now, as you can see. Because today's stream is not gonna be very long, I'm afraid. As you can see, I'm still a little bit ill. I'm gonna lower the volume of the game a little bit because yeah, you can totally see I was offline for quite a bit because I don't even know how to talk anymore. At the end of at the start of the December, I got a little bit ill, and it kept with me throughout December. I'm not sure if it was a COVID or not. I didn't really get tested, but I don't think it was, because I didn't... The symptoms I had was slightly different, but it the COVID mutates so much, it's like you can no longer really tell. So maybe I did. I don't know. I don't really care. Damn it. I had high temperatures. I had a very runny nose. Afterward came the cough. The temperature and the nose is okay at this moment, but the cough, I still can't get rid of it. I usually do have it happens quite a lot when I'm ill. Like afterwards, I have a cough for quite some time. It's getting annoying. But yeah, that is that. Not much else to say, really, I think. But because it was a really long time since I last streamed, and my channel is not my main source of income. Actually, it's not my source of income at all. I'm streaming for free because I don't believe that my channel would justify getting any sort of income, because I'm not like a mainstream streamer. Well, of course, yeah, I'm not. But it's mainly because I'm usually doing this for fun, and not really for the money. Though I wouldn't mind, but let's not talk about that really. I just wanted to stream today for a while to give you a bit of an update. I might... I'll get to it later. So yeah, I wanted to stream for a little bit today because I said so. Sorry, I'm just looking through stuff. Everything's running as it was quite some time since I last streamed, obviously. Now let me check, actually. Hold on. now you might hear a bit of an echo because I'm gonna check the sound if it works. It was quite some time since I last. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Okay, good. Right. So let me jump in straight into the game. What account am I on now? Might be. Hold on. Let me do this. I don't want to really see you. Well, I want you to watch my login information. You will still probably be able to deduce. I actually have 2 accounts on this game. One is a bit of a account I actually do spend some money on. The other one is totally free. Right now I'm gonna be playing on the free one, which I started. Where did I start? Like in the middle of I think like in the middle of December, I believe. Because like when I was ill, I was barely able to play anything. This was like one of the few games I was somewhat like able to play. Yeah, so we get a chat from Younging. I'm not really reading this because I already had this kind of dialogues before. Anyway, what is Honkai Star Rail? Let's talk about the game I'm playing right now a little bit more. Because I might stream this in the future. Because I actually really like this game. I started playing this game last, April. You know, April 23. When I saw one of my friends playing it, then I was like, oh, I remember seeing this game and look at it. I was like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. So I asked her if it is good, and she kind of said, yes, it is. Obviously. And I installed it, and I really enjoyed it. I like this game. It's basically a turn-based. It's a turn-based game, really. What is it? I don't know. Get both. I'm not reading this. So it's basically a turn-based RPG. I don't know if I would call it a turn-based gacha game. Probably would be the best description. Yes, this game is obviously on mobile, but also on PC. I prefer playing it on PC for obvious reasons, because it just runs better. But it is actually, because it's a turn-based game, it's actually really well playable on mobile as well, compared to Genshin Impact, who I'm also playing, because the same friend kinda convinced me to start that game as well, because it's from the same company as this one. But this one I think is much more playable. Like right now it doesn't look like it's a turn-based game because, you know, I'm just like freely moving around. But when you get in the battle, you are actually playing turn-based.
I prepared a gift for the crew. I feel you all have saved Belobog from...
Basically this game is... The theme of this game, it's a bit of a like a sci-fi... It's really just mainly a sci-fi game. But maybe... Oh, sci-fi fantasy game, I'd say. But mainly sci-fi. Where you basically start the game as a totally different character who like resurrects your main character with a Stellaron, which is some sort of a like god power, like, you know, like grabbable god power or something like that. Like, I don't really fully understand the lore yet. I didn't read it in depth, but I sort of get what the game is about. And so basically you are just you're like an artificial body, really, or I don't actually, I'm not sure, because there was some hints in the story that your character, you obviously choose between male and female, which you will see when we log to my main account where I'm playing male, I started the second account. I said like, okay, like if I on the main account have a male, then I'm obviously gonna try female on the second account. And you basically choose between male and female, and then they like put that stellaron in your body, and that like brings you back to life. But there were hints that like your character was actually like living before that event. What happened. And so you were brought back to life, but the person who resurrected you just left you there because the person is somewhat a wanted criminal. And you were left on this space station, which we can see through this window, which were overrun by some sort of a like, it's called the Antimatter Legion, but yeah, some like warp entities. And you had to clear them out with the help of the Astral Express crew, and this is the Astral Express. You could saw it from the main menu before we logged in, like the Astral Express, like it's a train in the space, and that's how you like travel around the world and solve crime. Well, solve the issues of other planets. At this moment, we are in patch 1.6, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 1.6. We have only 3 planets, really. Like, I would probably say locations is more appropriate. We have a Herta station as the starting location. Afterwards, we moved to Jarilla 6, which is really so far the only planet, really, you were able to visit. Where you basically had to deal with the issue of the planet that like the constant ice on the planet, and there were some internal issues as well. And then is Jinjiao Lofu, which is like it's like this expansive flotilla of like massive ships, like which basically function as a planet. And this like Shenzhou Alliance is actually like traveling around and fulfilling the wish of the Eon of the Hunt and dealing with the spawns of Eon of Abundance. It's kind of deep story. So far, I'm really not sure where the story gonna go forward. We have like there's like you cannot at this moment like there are some hints like what's gonna be like the end game goal, but who knows how it's gonna happen. Speaking of other locations, we soon should get patch 2.0, which is gonna add another location, which should be Penacony. It should be another planet, and from the hints we got, it should be sort of a, I don't know, more of a like entertainment district sort of stuff. It looks really interesting. I'm looking forward to the 2.0 version. So now let us look more into, let's say, the characters, I guess. So this is your starting character, obviously. There are actually, can I look at this? Maybe in databank. Hold on, let me see. Can databank? So yeah, eons are basically considered like gods in this universe, I'd say. Yeah, there are a lot of gods, but like the gods, they can be killed and that kind of stuff. Some of them already dead. The Stellaron stuff kind of like is connected to them. Like they created, I don't want to dive too deep into this. 27 factions, yeah, there are a lot of factions. And then there are a bunch of characters. So, first things first, characters. Each character, similar to Genshin Impact, for those who know, they have a elemental type, or like the type of damage they deal. In this game, it's fire, quantum, ice, physical, wind, electric, and I believe the last one we didn't talk about is imaginary. Yeah, like, what is imaginary? It's really like, it might sound strange, but it kind of makes sense. Basically, the enemies have a weakness to certain elements, let's say. So these characters can, if you have a character with that type of damage, they can break them and do more damage easily to them. But I'm certainly not an expert in this game, I'd say. But the damage weakness is not necessarily the main focus you should focus on. It certainly helps early game, I'd say. Early game, you go just for the weakness. The damage weakness, but later you really want to combine certain strength of characters. Also, we have the elemental damage type. Then we also have a path of maybe I would call it class in this game, and that's what we see on the left. We have a distraction, which is those are mainly just damage dealers who can deal damage to single or multiple targets. They usually have some sort of a gimmick, some of them take their own health to boost their damage and that kind of stuff. Some of them are just the defenders who are dealing counterattack damage and that kind of thing. It's at this stage of the game, distraction characters are definitely one of the stronger damage dealers in the game. Then we have the hunt. Those are also damage dealers, but they are mainly, I don't think any of them have actually AoE. They are mainly just a single target damage, so they can deal a really good amount of single target damage. Their main issue is that hunt characters tend to be really squishy. They can get destroyed quite a lot. And at this stage of the game, you actually, single target damage is not bad, but it's also not the best. But it's probably better than erudition. But there is a content coming for erudition characters to this game. Erudition is the opposite of the hunt. It mainly focuses on the AoE damage. Some of the characters actually do have singles. Well, I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, I think all of them actually, their basic attack is a single target, but their main use is for the AoE damage they deal to the most of the enemies. Right now, at this stage of the game, they are not as good because kind of the distraction characters end up being slightly better in this regard, because usually you clear out some outside enemies and then you focus on the single target, and that's why the distraction is so strong. They do the AoE, and when there's one target left, they single fire focus on that enemy. Oh, someone's calling me. Sorry. Okay, never mind. It was a fucking call center call, as always. And the person who called me totally fucked up. Anyway, so I was talking about the Erudition characters. Let us move. I don't know if I want to say any more about them. Not really, I think. So let us move to the other characters. That is Harmony. These characters are mainly buffers. They usually just provide buff to your units, mainly with like speed, damage boost, defense boost, that kind of stuff. Nihility is sort of the opposite. They focus on debuffing the enemies, and some of them are actually really also quite decent damage dealers. Nihility characters, some of them, those who like really focus on the damage dealing, they focus more on the AoE. It's like these three really. Actually no, these four are really focusing on like the damage over time. That's what they focus on. Some of them are focusing on debuffing. Weld focuses on like debuffing speed. Pella on debuffing defense. Silver Wolf has more of a like random spectrum of debuffs. But why Silver Wolf is one of the best Nihility characters is that her skill gives additional damage type weakness to enemies. So that's really, really handy. Then we have Preservation. These are the least amount of characters you get in this game. They are basically tanks. They provide shield. Well, that's really the main. Like, they don't necessarily like taunt enemies. Some of them do, but not all of them. But they mainly provide a shield for your units, and Abundance are the healers. I'm trying to figure out if they're like, yeah, they really are healers. Some of them are like even like buffers. Like Wahua is quite a buffer. Like Natasha and Lynx are like really straightforward healers. They have a basic attack. Their skill is heal, and their ultimate is massive AoE heal. Bailu is very similar to that with a little bit of twist to it. Luocha is slightly different, and so is Wahua, but I guess I'll talk about them more on my main account. That's just like the introduction of the type of units in this game, but I think I should probably get more into the gameplay. So, why I'm playing right now? Well, I'm doing my dailies, really. So, as in majority of mobile games which provide some sort of a meaningful gameplay, there is a battle pass system. I'd say in this game has one of the better battle pass systems I've seen. It's relatively easy to complete all these like the task to like fill the battle pass, especially compared to other games. But the rewards are also really good compared to, and that's what I wanted to talk about, compared to Genshin Impact. I think the rewards are much better, and also like the main goal for you in the battle pass is to reach level 50. That's like the end tier. But what Honkai did, they added additional tiers, which, as you can see, just give the same rewards, like in form of credits, and this material is used to craft relics, which is basically equipment for your units. So what they did, that like if you reach 50, then afterwards you can still gain some points and gain additional rewards. So that's really handy, and I'm really glad they did that. Would be nice to get some better rewards, but I understand it. Like, your main goal really with the battle pass is to reach level 50. I obviously don't have unlocked the premium battle pass because I'm not gonna pay for 2 accounts. But the price is relatively affordable. Like, for it's 6 weeks. Yeah, one patch goes for 6 weeks. You pay $10, and you get actually quite decent reward. You also get obviously get some. You get some stellar jades, which is current, like, you know, the sort of a premium currency, I guess. It's a currency you farm in the game, and for which you then get the, well, I'll talk about it. What do you need Jade for? Well, Jade you need for, you know, summoning, or in this game it's like warping. Well, like you can like summon 4 characters, obviously similar to many other games. For every 10 warps you have guaranteed at least 4-star character. Actually it's called entity, because in these you can either get character or you can get a light cone. Light cone is basically, for those who know Genshin, it's like your weapon. This game doesn't really have a weapon, but basically what it is, as you can see, light cone, it is a sort of an equipment that gives you some kind of a ability, passive ability, and it also provides you with additional stats to your character. Then you have relics, which is more like the regular equipment, which have like set bonuses and that kind of stuff. Traces are your skills, which you level up. Eidolons are additional like upgrades for your character. If you get like with your main character, you obviously unlock them slightly different, but let's say for Natasha, if I pulled another Natasha out of banner, then I would unlock Eidolon for her. Yeah, like that's how you unlock these. You don't need them obviously, but they're obviously also very helpful. I would not recommend like focus farming like characters on Eidolons. I kind of tried it on 4-star characters. Yeah, that's the other thing I probably did not mention. The characters are categorized to 5-star and 4-star. The 5 stars are obviously more rare and have much more interesting and probably stronger abilities. 4-star are more regular characters you can end up unlocking much easier. As you can see, I miss only 3 4-star characters on my secondary account, but a lot of 5-star because, you know, they're harder to unlock and some of them are limited. What I mean by that, obviously when you go to the summoning, you have your standard banner, which is like your always for those who use a silver currency or silver pass. You can change okay, I'm not gonna, but for 160 jades you can get 1 pass. You can decide if you want a silver or gold. The price is same for both of them. But with silver pass you can only pull on the standard banner, and here you can unlock where is it? Yeah, by names you probably don't get it right now if you don't know the game, but there are only like certain characters. Actually you can see it there. These are the characters you can get in the standard banner. Himeko, Veld, Bronya, Gepard, Clara, Yanging, and Bailu. And you can get almost every 4-star character, probably not the most recent one. Let me see. Yeah, you can get almost every 4-star character in here except for the latest edition, which is in this case this one called Shui or something like that. I don't know. I don't really know the pronouncement of these names sometimes. And now that was the basic banner, and then you have the limited banners, which like are in the game for like 3 weeks. We got like at the start of the game there were only like 1 banner, but now because the amount of characters that came into this game is actually quite decent now, we do get double banners every 3 weeks. So right now this is the new character Ruan Mei, which is Harmony Ice. I did unlock her on my secondary, and then there is Blade, who is Destruction Wind. But I was considering unlocking Blade, but with the Blade there is the issue that he actually, when he's attacking, he deals damage to himself, and there like you need to like kind of pay attention to him to keep him alive. He can sustain himself relatively well. He's much better than one other character who deals damage to himself. But unfortunately, you need to somewhat pay attention to him, unless you have a certain character which you can just really let it go, because he will keep him alive on its own. Yeah, I think I talk too much. I should probably really start playing. So, first things first, I have dailies. They rework dailies quite well. First of all, like you need to collect like 500 points to do your dailies. And it's really easy to do. Like, first of all, you already get 100 points for logging in. They added that quite recently. Then dispatch assignments, it's sort of like your farming materials. I'm actually gonna change this, but like this is like some upgrade materials that are somewhat secondary upgrade materials, I'd say, that you kind of need. And then these are like the experience items for leveling up your characters. This is for upgrading your light cones, and this is obviously money, which you always need. So these ones I always tend to keep on. Next we have this. I'm gonna actually check what I need. I have 72, 170. Ooh, I have only 60 of those. I have a lot of these, but I guess I'll go for this one then. Do I have Nihilistic characters for this? I do, good. Because also there's like recommended paths, so if you put the recommended units on this dispatch, you get additional reward. That is that. Now we're gonna complete a daily mission, which is, they tend to be quite easy. Some of them are annoying, but most of them are relatively easy. Oh, I should put a fourth character to my roster. Boom. Yeah, right now I'm using the avatar, Natasha, who is a healer, but I will switch her around for Lynx because she is slightly better healer than her. Then obviously Silverwolf. I think Silverwolf is a really strong character in this game. Unfortunately, she had a banner quite recently, so for those who do this would think like, oh, I want to try this game, you will not get Silverwolf anytime soon, unfortunately. Then we have a Serval, which is the Erudition character, but she is actually, I think, one of the few more useful Erudition character in this game.
I'm hungry for some home.
I'm gonna really just skip through these because these dailies are repeating too much and I'm kind of bored of them. It doesn't really matter what you click on, like the decision making in this game. I don't find it that important here. Like, I know there's like at the start of the game, when you are at the Herta station, there is like a decision where you can like the main goal for you is like join the Astro crew and go with them. But there is a way for you like to remain on the station because like the workers there wanna like work with you and experience on you because you're like a body with Stellaron in it. But that's sort of like a bad end, and like the game, like it will tell you like this is what happened, and you know you kind of just stagnated there, and like after a while nobody paid attention to you really, and you become just a regular worker, and then it's like, okay, let's turn back time and now do the right thing and join the Astro crew. Okay. I didn't really pay attention to what I just did. I probably did it wrong, but whatever. So obviously, one of your main goals in this game is farm jades and unlock more characters. But I also say the story is actually quite decent as well. The characters are interesting. And what I really like about this game, that obviously except for the small characters, they feel much more adult than in Genshin Impact. In Genshin Impact, I just feel like the majority of the roster feels like kids or teenagers. But here, I actually do feel like, yeah, I'm actually playing with adult characters. But obviously, like, you have characters like Lynx and, well, Young King, also kind of teenager. Clara, well, she's obviously a kid. Yeah, she's a young adult, I guess. Pella looks really just like a kid, but apparently she has some sort of a function, so I guess she's considered adult. Yeah, some of the some of the characters they don't but quite a lot of them do. That's like Natasha definitely like gives me more of a like adult vibe. Sodas, kindness. Well, okay, so that's disputable. Ron May certainly looks more of an adulty. So does Hanya, Yukong. Yeah, this account is probably not the best representation for this, but anyway. Right. Okay, so I did complete the daily. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to do. Anyway. So let me collect these, and then basically I can do whatever I want. Respectfully, I should do what I need, which is at this moment I need to farm some equipment for Lynx, because I do want to replace her, or like switch her for with Natasha. So obviously, like, when you level up, you just saw it here, but I'm gonna show it to you. Here's like your Trailblazer level, that's like your account level. And when you're leveling that up, you unlock equilibriums, as you can see. Yeah, unlocking equilibrium, fine. That's like higher tiers of the game, like it's like changes the difficulty game to a higher difficulty, but with that also goes more rewards and your character can level up more and get stronger. So you do want to do the equilibriums. It's certainly much different compared to Genshin, where you actually, in Genshin, I feel in Genshin you kind of want to like stick to a certain word for quite some time before you are able to get your character strong enough so you can deal with the stronger words. Here, I don't think that's big of an issue here, but yeah, I might be a little bit underleveled here, but that's not an issue, because on these sort of like farming missions where you spend, you know, your stamina, I guess, those are the missions where you like farm up XP material, skill material, gear, and that kind of stuff. You need to spend stamina for it. But you can also use a support, which is like units from other characters. So I can, as you can see, I can use a character from my main account, which is my strong against level 80. I know that character is really strong. It doesn't really like give me any benefit in recommended type, but I just don't care. She's that strong. And I'm gonna start again. I usually play it on auto, like that's another good thing. You can play it also, like there's a speed option. Like right now I always play on speed. Like, okay, let's see, like you can see, for you it might like looks okay, but I've been playing it with speed so long that right now I feel like it's like I'm playing in a slow motion. Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there to show you how it looks like. Yeah, for me it feels like slow motion. Right, now I'm gonna show you why I think Silverwolf is one of the best characters. Boom. And now that character has a fire weakness as well, which is very handy because I'm gonna break him. That's gonna put him slightly slower in the turn order, but it also did deal quite a decent damage to him. Let's try break more characters. As you can see now, I have like filled this ability. That's like ultimate. You can like use it anytime you want. Her ultimate heals all characters. As you can see, I have no use for it right now, so I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, I should actually explain another thing about this game. When I get to a turn. So, you have your basic attack and skill attack. Basic attack doesn't... Well, here you have like your skill points. Or, well, I guess it's skill points. Basic attack doesn't cost you any, it actually gives you a skill point. But if you use a skill, you obviously spend the skill point to use the skill. I have a lot of skill points, so I'm okay with using it. Another fire weakness added. With her skill, she basically taunts enemies and like lowers damage received. I sometimes use it, but her basic also gives shield to like all your teammates, as you will see right now. Yeah, like this like overlay on above the health, that's like the amount of shield you have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna break this guy. And now I'm gonna use ultimate, because her ultimate does an AoE damage. A lot of, because you know this character is much stronger compared to mine. Okay, second wave. Okay, this guy basically, when he's get to a turn, he will attack the last person that used the skill.
Naughty children, don't listen.
Okay, I'm gonna heal her.
Nice teamwork.
Okay. And yeah, do this. I guess I'll use all my skill points now, which is not the best, but I don't want to get her to get attacked because that would probably hurt her quite a lot. So I'm gonna taunt. Alright, I can use her ultimate, which is AoE damage. Like for you, if you never play this and you see the speed, for you it probably feels kind of normal. I played this for quite some time on higher speed. It really feels slowed down.
You're in bad shape. Relax.
Okay, let's use this.
Good times, never left. Time to say bye.
Time to say bye. Boom. Okay. Speaking of this character is actually gonna get a banner in 2 weeks. Rerun, banner rerun, I should specify. Let's. Okay, now we have a physical. Okay.
May as well kill them all.
Okay.
Time for nap time.
Stand still.
Yeah, you can damage Kafka. She has a lot of HP. So, okay. After some attacks, you get exhausted, so...
Time for a buzz.
Come on, get a quantum now. Okay, that's fine. I think I'm gonna actually kill him, yeah. Okay. So we got exactly what I didn't want. Great. Let's do one more. And now I'm gonna show you how it looks like when you put it on higher speed. Much more smoother. So much smoother.
Can I have fun this time?
No, no you cannot.
Time for a buzz.
Fire.
Stand still.
You also obviously like have to be slightly quicker on your ultimate cast and that kind of stuff. I guess I'm gonna use hers as well.
This is double speed.
Boom. Okay, he's dead.
Say bye to breathing.
There we go.
You took
I
the bait.
guess I'm gonna use the ultimate, why not? To heal.
Time for a buzz.
Nice, quantum weakness.
It's time.
Relax. That'll take me.
The guy should be dead.
Good times. Time to say bye.
That was a bit of a waste of ultimate, but whatever. Okay, and now I'm gonna show how it looks like if you just put it on auto. You can just, you know, hang around and the game will do its work. There are some things that I would certainly not recommend putting it on auto, like if you are underleveled. And if you're dealing like with certain bosses, but when you get strong enough, the majority of the stuff you can certainly put like on auto. But sometimes there are challenges where you actually do want to play it out. And actually, like, if you progress through the story, if you're like facing something for the first time, the game will actually not let you auto that fight. Like look, I get it, you don't want to click too much, but look, this is the first time you're dealing with this, so you will play it. You will play just to like learn about it.
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Stand still.
Oh, please tell me it's a speed. It's speed. It's defense. Damn it. Yeah, I need a speed boots. Speed boots. And level 52. So, when you reach level, you can get back to Astral Express and speak to Pom Pom, which is this little guy. And he will give you rewards for level ups, obviously. I think we've completed our dailies, that's good, but we still have some stamina to use. So I will probably show you... I didn't do synthesize. Let's fix this. I had no idea I had not completed this weekly commission. There we go. And let me show you some other thing you can do. This is a more of a end game stuff, and I need to do it because I have 0 points there. Like weekly, you will reset these points, so you can get rewards. This is a bit of a more of an end game side. It's called Simulated Universe, when you basically run through battles and try to complete them. You can also unlock certain useful gear here. But actually for that I did need to put some... What relics do I have? I have absolutely wrong relics. First of all, I want to see if I have some speed boots available here. Oh. It's not exactly what I want, but I'll take it. Actually, let me see. I do have a website where I wanted to check for the links. There she is. For the equipment. Yeah, I want to give her. Okay. So the main I need speed, high speed, but yeah, this is the really two things I have available to me. Does any of these have a HP percent? No. I don't know if you can even get HP percentage. Let me see if I upgrade this to 4. I got attack percentage. So which one of these is better? I think this one, because it gives effect resistance, that actually might be much more helpful for her. HP. Oh yeah, this one's yeah. I'm giving her this one for sure. And the last piece. This is the only one I love to get outgoing. Hold on. Okay. I think I'll give her this one for now. Next, Fleet of the... Do I have Fleet of the Ageless on this account? Let's see. Fleet of the Ageless. I do have some, so let's see. Oh, right. Okay. Damn it. Okay, hold on. And maybe... Oh, I have 0 of those. Let's see. Yeah, this is the one I want. And here... Well... I'll give it this. So, I want to level up these, even though they are not that good. But I do need to level these up. Okay. Because I need to improve her speed for sure. Yeah, I will certainly improve these. I will probably throw in some weak stuff I don't need. Yeah, this is the annoying part of this game, I gotta say. Yeah, because if I do this, this is the issue. Like, I'd love for, like, auto add would be nice, but it, like, uses mainly this currency, which I don't want. I wanna rather, like, waste, like, useless gear on this. So I have to do it manually. This is one issue I slightly have with this game, that it primarily uses the salvage material, which I'm not fond of. There we go. So I'll have to manually click on these. Well, I can just salvage the items. That's probably another thing, but that's like almost similar to me just like adding this manually. I do want to upgrade this one quite a lot because it actually has good stats for links. I have the HP percentage that buffs her heal. I have the... well, other stuff. There we go. There we go, and I guess the rest I will use the... Ooh, that's expensive. There we go. The body. I'm gonna enhance the body a little bit. Let's put it to 8. There we go. How are we on the hands? I'm gonna enhance them, or rather head. I'm gonna put it to 8 as well. There we go. Maybe a little bit overboard, but it's fine. Sure, I guess I'll enhance this as well. And It does have a speed, so I guess I'll put it to 8. Boom. There we go. Yeah, I think we can now use links. Wait, right. What eidolon do I wanna give her? What eidolon I wanna give her? I guess it's gonna be quid pro quo. Which means can I enhance it? I can. Boom. Ugh. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'd say this is good. This is good. And sorry, Natasha, but it's time to go. Time to go. Now we have the links in our roster. Obviously, we also completed some achievements, so let us get these. Some obviously achievement rewards you with some jades. It's not insane amount, but it's nice amount, so I'm fine with that. And let us try the simulated universe. World 3 difficulty 2. Wait, no. I think we wanted to do World 7. Did we? Yeah, we wanted to do World 7. So, oh, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. What's the state of my run main? Sorry, I'm like wasting time too much in here, but I don't think my run main. No, my run main is not ready. I guess I won't use. And what about a young king? No. Okay. Thankfully, we have a silver wolf. So download the initial character. Boom. I didn't level her up? My mistake. Wait a minute. Thought I did. There we go. Now she's level 70. Let me double check these. Yeah, that's fine. There we go, level 7. Level 7 is annoying. That's actually probably one of the most difficult ones because this boss sucks. Put it this way, and this way. Boom. Those are basically the. Oh right, which path? Which path do I take? Probably hunt. Probably hunt. So basically going through this game mode, you like unlocks like blessings that's like buff up your team. Obviously you want to collect the blessings mainly from the path you chosen because that's gonna like unlock you additional stuff. So obviously I'm picking the hunt bonus. Okay, let us. I have no weakness for these characters. There we go.
More enemies.
Boom. Quantum, nice. So the reason I also put links in here, like now I have only 3 elemental types, so it first of all, it increases the chance she puts quantum weakness on the enemy where it's needed, but it like really also like lowers the requirements for. Well, I don't know how to explain this really properly. Right. Take that thing. Attack. Boom, quantum, it's dead. I have a fire. Alright, this fucker summons help. There we go. Let's put another quantum weakness to it, nice.
Commencing research.
Okay.
Can I have fun this time?
Nope.
Time for a buzz.
There we go. Done. This is how we do it. So right now I don't get any hunt blessings here. I could reset, but it's not worth it really. There are other really good. This one mainly focuses on like frozen enemies and freezing enemies, but you really need characters that are able to pull out freeze. So that's not good. This is good because it buffs like shields and like effect of the shields. This is also not bad because this like gives you benefits when you get more injured. So I'm thinking I'm actually probably gonna take this one. Okay, and this is the one we want. Tell me what I want, what I really want. There we go. One thing that kind of bothers me, Lynx doesn't strike me as a quantum character. Like looking at her, like she even has like these ice thingy on her trousers, I would say. Like she has an ice pick. She should have been ice character, and she is not for whatever reason.
Pretty good crowd today. More enemies. Time for a
Oh.
buzz.
Lance at the ready.
So basically, when the enemy guy gets broken by quantum, they like look like this, obviously, like this blue thingy. And every time you use a basic attack on them,
I should have brought
you like put this additional stack of this debuff, which is gonna deal damage to the enemy when he gets to turn, unless you kill him first. Every time, that's not bad. I think I'll take this one. Elation focuses on like follow-up attacks, which is mainly just like counter attacks of your unit, or like when, well, basically when a unit acts out of their turn. Which we don't really have a character with that, so it's kind of pointless to us. Again, we don't have a character that can pull out freeze, so this is really the only one beneficial. And it's also not bad. You can decide which like next part of the simulated universe. When I say combat is obviously combat. Occurrence is like some sort of a random event. You wanna really, at least at the start, you wanna focus on combat because combat is your main income of blessings, and you wanna collect blessings. Boom.
some insider.
There we go. There we go.
Time for
Put
a
a
buzz.
weakness on this, nice. Just die already. Ah, damn it, he's managed to summon the...
More enemies. Time for a
There we
buzz.
go. Boom. Down.
Commencing.
There we go. Oh, there's a second wave. I did not realize. Let's use her ultimate. Her ultimate is just AoE lightning damage. There we go. Let's use her ultimate as well, actually.
You took the bait.
Nice. Put the weakness on this, which means we're gonna kill it.
Commencing research.
Sure, commence whatever you
Crowd
want.
today.
There we go. I probably should have done it the other way around, but it's fine.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, lightning.
It's time.
There we There we go. And I'll take this one because I need it. And that's gonna unlock you Path of Resonance, which is basically active ability you can use during a simulated universe. I'll take this one because this symbol like shows you never picked this blessing before. So I'm taking it because like collecting like blessings you didn't get, like it gets you additional rewards like after completing it, like in form of jades and that kind of stuff. So like it's like, you know, completing collection and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm taking that one even though I don't really use it. But it wasn't actually that bad because it was like there's a chance like when I start a battle that the enemy gets frozen. So that's actually kind of useful. Yeah, you see, they got frozen. That's actually useful. Let me show you the Path of Resonance. When you press R or click on this, it depends on what path you've chosen, but this one basically does AoE damage to the enemy.
This song's for you.
Which is gonna be handy for the boss if we get to him though. We might not. We have to deal with too many bosses before we're even able to reach him, or we could fail in other departments. Not bad. Yeah, let's take this one. Yeah, now we're gonna fight the elite. So for elite, it's actually useful to use, as you can see to the over here. You have like with left click you do attack, with the right you sprint, and with E you use some sort of an in-world ability. Everyone has a different, like this one probably like gives healing, this one does damage, this one does that, okay, and this one does buff. So I will buff, and then I switch to serval, will do damage. Boom. Okay, and damage frozen. Let's attack. Put an additional weakness to it. Perfect, that's the one actually we want. There we go. Nicely done. I'm gonna save serval ultimate, because I don't know if she summons... I don't think she actually does. I don't think she is a unit... Well, we'll see, we'll see. We'll see what she does. Yeah, she will probably not summon anyone. Let's just go. I don't want to use the skill because I don't want to switch the weakness right now. I'm totally fine with the type of weakness she has.
This song's for you.
Means will be relatively okay. Now we do so low damage. Let's use this. Oh shit, that's not gonna be nice, I think. Oh, and she lost the thingy. Let me heal you.
Nice teamwork.
There we go. Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, you can see she like lowered our max HP. It's gonna like drop out after some time, but it's not nice.
I'm on guard. Ready to lose your... You can fight it or rock with it.
Can I fight it? Can I really fight it? Okay, once whatever you want. Please keep the quantum damage, thank you.
Time for the main event.
And she's dead. Now, okay, I think this is the one exception where it's totally worth resetting blessings if you don't get what you want. They're not bad here, but I'm looking for Hunt blessing, and I didn't get any. But on the plus side, I didn't get any of these, so I'm gonna take this one. Immediately gain. Okay, I'll take it. Yeah, also what you saw right now, those are like curios. Those are like some sort of additional bonuses. They're not connected to the blessings, really. Yeah, normally you can either to get these rewards, you can either spend your stamina, or if you have these tokens, you can get them from, like, you know, completing simulated universe. Right now I have none, so I need to spend stamina. You do want to collect these because these are the, like, another equipment for your units. So it's kind of useful to get. Okay, destroying these will heal you and replenish your skill point, like your talent, or like this and this skill. And now I can download additional characters. Well, it's no use really, because I'm not gonna be really using them. It's definitely more useful when you're higher level and you have more characters level up, that like you can break units that actually might be more useful for the fight. Like you can start, let's say, you start the simulated universe with units you know are more capable with dealing with the mini bosses, but then you want to grab units you know you will use for the final boss. Yeah, that I actually tend to use that quite a lot. Right, here you can purchase for the fragments. I usually always go with the first one, like getting additional blessings is nice. Curio, I just don't find Curio that useful. They're not bad, but like not really that useful. And then hand sync, it's nice, but not that worth it, I think. I think like collecting more blessings is always better. Yeah, I guess we go with this one then. We go and go to combat. I don't have a weakness for this, so I can attack with anyone really. And they get frozen. Since there are a lot of them, I'm gonna use the AoE.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Time for a buzz.
There we go.
Lance at the ready.
Nicely done.
Specimen sighted.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
And you're broken.
Time for a buzz.
Boom. Complete it. Damn it. I'm getting really bad. Bad blessings. I need more hunt blessings, and I'm getting. Oh shit, Trotter. Yeah, Trotters are annoying because they start running away from you, so you need to be ready to attack them immediately. And you also need to destroy them rather quickly because, oh shit, is this one. This is one of the worst Trotters you can get.
Ready to lose your
I'm gonna just use the AoE. Because this guy is just gonna keep protecting the enemies.
More enemies.
Please give me... oh, well, never mind.
This is double speed.
You really wanna just, like, destroy him as fast as you can. Which can be a little bit tricky.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Nice, that's what we needed.
I think something bit me.
Something bit you? Something slashed you, to be more precise. Yes, that's what we needed.
fight it or rock.
There we go. Can we destroy this thing in time? I think we might. Okay, and break it.
Time for the main.
Because if you break it, like, the first turn, like, it's go to the state. If you don't break it, then it goes to a different state where he cannot be dealt, like, break damage. And afterwards he just runs away, so... But if you, like, break him, then he first go to the first state again afterwards. Unless you kill him, which you might. Killing Trotter is usually useful, like, when you start a game there are a lot of... Oh, whoa, he went straight away to the stairs. Okay, never mind, I guess I'm totally fucking wrong. I need to kill this thing as soon as fucking possible. Okay, good. And down. When you start a game, there are a lot of chests on the maps, and sometimes these trotters, they're called. If you kill them, they give you jade rewards. Sometimes they appear in this in the simulated universe, they usually they don't really give jades, but they give other stuff. I think it's really they give. It was for you get a blessing for killing them. I think. Boom. We finally got the blessings we needed. And boom. Okay, let's use this.
Time for the main event.
Turn it up.
More enemies. Time for a plug.
Here we go.
Keep up. Turn it up.
Okay. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. I like it. And now you can upgrade your path of resonance. I usually first go in a hunt. I usually go with this one, because when you use the path of resonance, you immediately. No. It's this one. This one, yeah. You immediately put in the front of the row a character with the highest attack. Yeah, act, as you can see. Then I go with this one, because this, the hunt are guaranteed to crit against enemies with HP lower than 50%. And if you get the last one, then obviously this one, because this one, what only it does... okay, it's maybe not. But this one, it doubles the energy, so basically it means you can use it twice, but you usually use it on cooldown anyway. Especially if you play it on auto, the AI will immediately use it. So you rarely farm it to 2 uses. Actually, it might not be the worst idea considering what boss I'm going on, but I'm always going first with this one. Because it can be useful if you know the boss will summon a lot of additional mobs. Then having both of them, 2 of them farmed up can certainly help. Boom. Okay.
This song's for you. Keep up.
There we go, it got broken.
Time for a plug.
It's time.
Turn it up. Keep up.
Can I have fun this time?
Ready to
Ah,
lose
this
your
ulti anyway. Should have used earlier so I could farm up for another ultimate, but it's whatever.
Turn it up.
Time for a plug.
No, damn it. That was a fire weakness, not what I wanted. Boom. Okay, I guess I'll heal her.
Ready to jam.
Keep up.
You took the bait.
I don't think I want to use it right now.
It's time. Ready to jam.
Turn it up.
There we go. By the way, for those who don't know really the lore of the game, yeah, I'll do this. Lynx is actually a younger sister of Serval.
Ready when you are.
Okay, another. Ooh, I have barely any weakness for
Will
this guy,
preservation.
but it's okay.
100%.
Go. Okay, use this. Okay, we dealt with the mobs. That's good.
Lance at the ready.
Pretty good crowd today.
More enemies. Time for a plug. This is double speed.
Should have used that. The start,
ablaze.
really.
Lance forward.
I don't think he summons anything. But he will dish out a lot of damage, I believe.
Turn it up. Keep up.
Let's
You
rebreaker.
took bait. Time for a
Come
bug.
on, get wrong damage weakness.
Turn it up.
This guy will take quite some time killing. That should be okay. Why do I keep throwing fire weakness on him? I'm gonna heal you.
Keep up. Got some insight.
Lance forward. Okay.
It's fine.
Turn it up. This combat. This is double speed. Can I have fun with time for a bug?
Pretty good crowd today.
Keep up. Let's rock. Time for a bug.
I'm
So it doesn't have to be basic attack apparently, it can be any sort of attack. Which makes obviously more sense.
Commencing research.
Did I finally put a lightning weakness? Yes I did. Perfect, so I can finally use this.
Fight it or rock with it. Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up. More time for a bug.
And back to fire.
This combat.
That's fine.
This is double speed.
Ooh, shit, I need to heal.
Lance of the ready.
Need to heal her.
Time for the main.
Keep up. Here, try this. Good as new. Time for a bug.
Songs for you. Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. That's it.
Deep breath.
There we go. Okay, come on.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a
Go.
bug.
Done.
This is double speed.
A lot of light effects, obviously, for on this game.
Let's rock.
Okay, the fee. Oh, nice. We broke it. We broke it.
Time for a
I
bug.
think no fire.
Keep up. Got some insight.
I'm gonna put heal.
Good as new.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Time for a bug.
Nice. Oh shit. Wasn't fast enough.
Or rock with it.
This combat. This is double speed.
Time for the main event.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
Turn it up. Commencing research.
Okay, I'm gonna heal you because I can.
Pretty good.
More
Why is that guy not dead?
bug.
There we go. So, yes, that's what we want. I guess I'll take this one. Unlock more rewards. Thank you very much. Boom. Download. Doesn't really matter, so I'll take Clara. Why not? Oh shit. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Now we have to do occurrence, not combat. So when you deal with occurrence, you usually run into this. Oh shit, this is a bad one. This sort of like picture, and usually are things to do. This one's gonna be annoying because I have like challenge to kill 3 trotters. So, like for every trotter I kill, I actually gain something. But it's almost impossible to do, really.
Lance at the ready.
So I will try to break.
You took the bait.
Ready to lose your you can fight it or rock with it.
I will not really care about the middle one because that one's gonna run away no matter what. That's
Time for a buzz.
as given.
Pretty good crowd today.
Okay.
Can I have fun this
And
time?
they have a lot of HP. Boom.
This combat needs optimizing.
I'm gonna focus this one because this one's close to running away. This one's gonna run away. I knew that it was
Commencing
a
research.
bit pointless to deal with anyway. Boom.
More
Ready to
enemies.
lose your you can
Run.
fight it or
I should have saved that actually because they're now playing.
Can I have fun this time?
You gonna die? No. Okay, this guy's gonna do the same thing. I think he's dead. Good.
Lance ablaze.
We'll use the ultimate to do the break damage on this guy. And break him, nice. Okay, there we go. There we
Time for a buzz.
quantum damage, nice.
Specimen sighted. Turn it up. Can I have fun this time? This combat. This is double speed.
Sting's about to die.
Pretty good crowd.
There we go. I'll take this one and this one. I will go to combat. Okay.
Ready to lose your you can fight it or rock with it. Time for the main event. Keep up.
Time for a buzz.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
There we go.
This song's for you.
Turn it up. Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Need to put the weaknesses on these. Yeah, he's gonna action forward there, which is not nice.
Ready to lose your you can fight it or rock with it.
There we go.
Let's rock.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up.
Commencing research. Here, try this.
Ready to jam.
Basic attack, and he's down. Oh, second wave, great. Totally forget about that.
Time for a buzz.
Boom.
Time for a buzz. Time for a buzz.
Wow. many turns am I gonna get? Kill this.
Commencing research.
Kill this.
This song's for you. Turn it up.
Go. Oh, he's a Marastra. God damn it. So annoying. Marastra are so annoying. Oh, you're gonna advance him forward. Brilliant. You're gonna break him.
It's time.
Hopefully kill him.
Time for a fun.
Yes. Okay, good. Right, I don't have this one, so I'm gonna take it. And I don't have this one, so I'm gonna take it. Nice. Yeah, this is actually the scenario where I'm actually gonna take this one. Because I actually might need it for the final boss. Okay, sure, let's take Yukong, why not? Okay, and this is the last part where we just are able to upgrade our blessings. I always upgrade this one, and then I'm gonna upgrade these two, obviously. I'm gonna upgrade these two. Actually, gonna upgrade even this one because that's gonna be helpful. And we have one more I can upgrade. No. Ooh, this one's gonna be probably the best one. Yeah, boom. There we go. And let's move on to the boss, who I might not defeat because this guy is so fucking annoying.
Will of preservation.
Boom. I think he starts alone, so it's okay. Nice. Let's start with this. There we go.
Specimen sighted.
Turn it up.
Time for a fun.
I'm on
The
guard.
lightning weakness on him, nice. I'm actually not gonna waste too much.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
It's time.
Time for a fun.
Keep up. Ready to lose your? You can fight it or rock with it.
Commencing research.
Oh, this fucking annoying thing.
Keep up.
Okay, good here. Got rid of it, that's good.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Boom.
This combat needs
I should have waited. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. Ouch.
Pretty good crowd today. Turn it up.
Okay, let's heal.
good as new.
Oh, that was a mistake. Well, never mind.
Time for a fun.
Attack. Yeah, he's gonna summon more.
Lance ablaze.
Knew it.
Lance forward. Ready to lose your? You can fight it or rock with it.
Oh, is this fucker? No, AoE anyway. Okay, let's break you. And break you. And attack you.
Time for a fun.
There we go. Okay, he's gonna destroy this. Now he's gonna go to phase 2. He's gonna immediately summon. I'm gonna use both of these.
I'm on guard.
So I can destroy these as fast as I can.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
shit.
Commencing research.
Keep up.
Oh, shit, shit, shit. I think I'm gonna use this.
Nice teamwork.
Oh, that was a big heal.
Time for a buzz.
Go.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Oh.
Pretty
Okay.
good crowd today.
Destroy this thing. I should have probably saved it.
Keep up.
More enemies.
Oh, because I can. Ah, it healed him, god damn it. Oh, no, luckily not for much. Luckily not for much. Okay, now let's save it.
Lance at the ready.
Should probably try to destroy him as fast as I can.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
Here, try this. Good as new.
Okay,
Time for a buzz.
let's just try demolish this guy as fast as we can, even though he's gonna counter me. Come on, there we go. He's gonna destroy all of these. He's gonna get to the final stage. So let's destroy these as fast as we can.
Ready to lose your
That probably wasn't the best call, but whatever. Okay, I'm gonna apply this weakness on you, then I'm gonna destroy. Yeah, I need to destroy these.
Time for a buzz. Specimen sighted.
Heal yourself.
Turn it up. Pretty good crowd today. Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
To travel.
That's not nice.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it or rock with it.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing.
Oh shit.
This is double speed.
He's blocking break damage now.
Time for a buzz. Commencing research.
Keep up. I'm on guard.
I'm gonna do this actually. Good. Nice try.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Specimen sighted.
Turn it up. Let's rock.
There we go.
Time for a buzz.
There we go. I
Lance
should
at the
have
ready.
healed, but it's okay. Okay, time to use all my AoEs. I have at my disposal.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Ready to lose your... You can fight it or rock with it.
This combat needs optimizing.
Yeah, this thing.
Stop the bleeding. More enemies.
Oh, it didn't kill. God damn it. This will. This will break. Give the retaliation.
This song's for you. Keep up.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
I think this should kill him. Yeah, perfect. We did it! Oh, yes! Oh, it was the first difficulty, so I guess
Let's do it again when you're
it wasn't as hard as I was afraid to. You can do it twice if you fail the defeat a final boss, but for that I need to actually use this. And exit! Finger in every pie. What the hell is that achievement? Ooh, wow, not even halfway. Okay, we got a Herta for first time completing this. Holy shit, I will need to do a bunch more of Simulated Universe on this account before the weekends. See, like, I have 22 unlocked blessings at least, so I get 80 jades for this. Also, I collected a new curio, that's 30 jade. That's like really good way for you to collect jades. Simulated Universe is really good in this. And also, like, for completing, you collect these ability points, which you can like upgrade your characters for Simulated Universe. So that's also very useful. There we go. And that's much it. We unlocked World 8, which requires level 61 as well. World 8 is actually surprisingly easy because final boss is Yanking, and Yanking is just a fucking joke in this game, really. But yeah, so that was my run on my secondary. Wait, how much? Do I have? 41. So I guess I have 41. I guess I will also complete the Echo of War. Which one do I need? I have only one of these. Two. I guess I'll do this one. Now, am I gonna be able to do this one? Let's see. I can get, you know, help from this character, obviously.
Silver Wolf. I'm always game for putting on a show.
But I think I'll take Serval instead of Silverwolf here. Actually, no. I'll take Silverwolf.
Hey, Kafka.
Let's go. I'm gonna play this on auto. Let's see how it's gonna go. Hopefully, be able to do this. I should be able to do this because I have the support from the Kafka here. Yeah, the AI is gonna waste a lot of ultimates. So, the Echo of War is like one of the like more difficult challenges. It's like sort of like a world boss. You can like complete them only a limited time a week. But they provide you with upgrade material, like higher tier upgrade materials. Or like they're like in your skills they're like some like stronger skills where you actually need this material. Usually also like the Echo War like gives you some gimmick additional to like deal damage, which as you can summon that mechanical fist. And similar to Simulated Universe, the bosses have multiple stages. The second stage with this one is really fucking annoying. Because it can totally fucking destroy us. Use the ultimate, please, thank you. But thankfully, we do have the support unit of Kafka from my main account. So she should be able to deal with this without any sort of an issue, really.
Time to say bye.
Okay, nice. Boom. Okay, if I were to use only my units, I would be fucked. Like, I would not be able to do this, I think. On this light difficulty. There are multiple difficulties, obviously, like the stronger you get.
This is double speed.
But also, like, on higher difficulty, you get more of a reward, obviously. You can see, I get 2 of these, that's nice. Good. They actually recently added addition like Cold War. Like at the start of the game we had only 2, these 2, then like on next we got this one. And in the last patch we got this one. And this one is a really fucking annoying, I gotta say. Like, unlocking this one was such a pain on this account. I wasn't a big fan of it. So that should provide us with more completed weekly. Nice. Okay, so this was my secondary account, which I'm running for not even a month. Overall, I'd say like relatively quite okay account. I have why I'm not gonna count Avatar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 stars and plenty of other characters. So totally, I'd say relatively good. Like the way the things that this game affords you is, I think, really good. Without zero euro money or anything, $0 spent on this account, and I have a plenty of characters, and some of them are really good. Like Clara, okay, you got to get lucky on this one because she's from the basic. Like Clara is one of my favorite characters. I'm gonna talk about them more on my main account. Ruan Mei is a recent character. Apparently she's really fucking insanely good. I just need to like make her like more useful. Young King, well, he can be decent ice damage dealing characters. Silver Wolf is amazing. Glad I started my second account when her banner was around. Gepard, he can be decent. He is good, decent preservation unit. I'm just not a big fan of Brooke Gepard. By the way, Gepard, Serval, and Lynx are our siblings. Like, I think like Serval is the oldest, then it's Gepard, I believe, and the youngest one is Lynx. Yeah. But about characters, I'm gonna talk about them more on my main account, which we're gonna switch pretty soon. I'm just gonna take a piss and I'll be right back. So that was my secondary account. Now let me check the achievements. Have blessings from 6 or more pounds when clearing. Okay, interesting. And I'm gonna return to login page, and I'm gonna switch to my main account, which is vastly different. Let me just log in without you seeing my login information, because I don't want you to see it. Okay. There we go. And here we are. So now I'm logged into my main account. And here I'm gonna talk more about the character themselves. And show you the major difference. So first of all, I have the daily reward bought. You get every day, you get 90 jades. It's for 30 days. It costs $5. I think it's totally worth it. You often test the simulator for Herta, don't you? Okay. Sounds unconvincing to me. I'm reading these because I actually never seen this before. Do some question just like your foul temper. I can't help getting absorbed in the research whenever I'm... Okay. I usually don't have many messages, like text messages left with the characters, but Ronmei is relatively new. I unlocked her recently, so I obviously still have her notebook and face flame. Curve face flame. Okay, yeah, I usually always get like five jades for these daily text messages, but they are limited. They're not infinite amount, obviously. I'm also here in the simulated universe, so this is if you choose the male character. I usually go with the male character because, you know, I'm a guy and I play like trying to like have some sort of representation of myself in a game. But when I was starting the game, I was gonna play on picking the female because still like the male, like the canon names, I guess, are like the game design names for these characters is Kalis for the male and Stel for not Estelle but Stel for the female. But you can obviously change their names. So I was gonna take picking Stel because I really liked her design. But in the end I went obviously with the male character. And yeah, let's see, let's go like this. Trailblazer profile. So this is like your units you give full support for. If somebody uses your character in support, which I obviously did on my secondary account, you get some credits for it, so that's very helpful. Assignments, boom. Let me just click through these. There we go. And let's do the daily first. Let me just do the daily. Oh, it's this one. Okay. And then I'm gonna talk about the characters and more of a depth. These dailies obviously repeat themselves, so I'm sorry, I'm not gonna bother reading them because I've run through them so many times. It's getting annoying. So yeah, this is the Herta space station, obviously, or one of the locations on Herta space station. Let me just click through these. You don't need to complete these. Like the rework on dailies actually are really good. So if you're really annoyed with these, you don't have to do them. I usually do because it's 200 points for a daily. You get some credits, which can be always useful. And it also means that I can spend my stamina on whatever I want rather than spending it on some task that I didn't collect. This interesting. Oh wow, I have so many collectibles left around. So you can spend the stamina on the stuff you really want, rather than just like, oh, so there is a daily reward if I do like this 3 times. But yeah, like I could use. Yeah, I could play like simulated unit to get 5. Actually, I think this is always here. And I think I think they reward it quite well. I think like these are the same all the time at this moment. I don't know, maybe not. So yeah, now let me look at the characters. I have actually, let's show it this way in databank. I have 37 out of 40 characters. I have almost every character in this game, except for Fushan, Bailu, and Huahua. Fushan and Huahua are in limited banners. I just kind of decided not to pick them because I was trying to farm up Jades for other characters, obviously. Fushan didn't interest me, but she is actually one of the strongest characters in this game. But I just wasn't interested in her at all. I was really, I was so tempted to unlock Huahua, but her banner was absolutely rubbish. All the 4-star characters in that banner were something I don't need it, or I already had it maxed out. So for that, I decided not to go for her. Also, I am in no need of an additional abundance character. But I liked her as a character, like her story was actually quite interesting. But yeah, the banner was really the main issue I had, and the fact that there were other stuff I actually wanted to unlock. So that's why I didn't unlocked her. Other than that, I have all that, and Bailu, you can get her only in the generic banner, and so it's also like a random if you get her or not. But all things considered, not really good. Well, there's one thing I forgot to mention. I can't really show it on this account because I already done it, but you maybe saw it on my secondary. There's like 0 or like certain number out of 300. Like when you do 300 warps on the base on the regular banner, after the 300 you can pick one of the 5-star character of your choosing. So that was one way I could have got her, because I already got the 300 warps, but I actually unlocked a different character. I unlocked Welt, because Welt and Bailu were the only characters I was missing from the basic banner. Also, you don't necessarily need to unlock new character. You can unlock character you already have to get an Eidolon for it, which is also not a bad option. But I rather like to collect new characters. I have all the 4-star, obviously. If you play long enough, it's very likely you will get all the 4-stars in the game. I actually didn't show it, but there's also a store, in-game store. From warping, you unlock these 2 currencies. This is the more regular one. This is the more rare one. And in this shop you can get 5-star light cones, and also every month it changes which like 4-star character you can buy here. So I could buy March to get additional Eidolon. It like shows her Tingyun down here because I already have her at max Eidolon, so it would be total fucking waste of currency. So they should really make it grayed out. So because like if you get a like character again and you already have it at E6, you get 20 of this currency, I believe. So it would be like just like losing 120. I don't know. They should really just make this gray out. I don't understand why it's like that. Maybe like they will increase Eidolons. I doubt it, but yeah, that would be really dumb if they did. And yeah, in this shop every month, yeah, this is one thing you should check if you play this. Every month there will be a refresh on the store, and you get 5 silver pass and 5 golden pass, and this stuff for upgrading skills will get refreshed, and you should definitely buy those because this currency is rather regular, and you get free passes. I could spend quite a lot of this. I'm not sure I necessarily need. Well, I could probably get these. These would be probably very helpful, but you know, no need. Yeah, and here you can trade Star Jades for the pass. But you don't have to. You will when you warp it, will like ask you automatically if you want to convert it, and you can do it that way. So let's talk more about the characters then. Avatar, obviously. Oh, one thing I actually didn't mention about Avatar. God damn it, I will never get what I want. When you start a game, the Avatar actually has. He's not fire preservation. He actually starts as a. I'm actually gonna show it to you. He starts as a distraction, physical distraction, but similar to Genshin, I'd say. Like, when you progress through the story, you unlock additional paths for your character. So far, we have only 2. We got the preservation, fire, and distraction, physical. I think majority of the players use the fire preservation. I just feel it's better, mainly because you have so little amount of preservation character, really. And it's like... Yeah, it's a preservation character, but it still deals quite a decent amount of damage. And there are a lot of like physical characters you can use instead, like Lara. I will talk about them later. So yeah, it's using the Avatar as a preservation fire is probably the best option here, I'd say. And it's also really good. Now, so... Avatar you get in the start of the game. Himiko's from the basic banner, so is Wealth. Kafka is limited banner. Silver Wolf is limited. Bronya is basic. Seal limited. Gepard basic. Clara basic. Limited, limited, limited. Limited, basic, limited, 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 limited. And the 4-star are all available after a while. The only limited right now 4-star is Shui. But in the next patch, you will become regular. So, as you can see, I have quite a lot of characters here. I actually wasn't planning. I actually was planning on having one less character. I didn't want to unlock Argenti. I just wasn't interested in him at all. But I was actually dumb enough. I wanted to farm Eidolons for Hanya. So I were pulling a little bit more than I should. Because last month, in the second half, we got a banner for Argenti and Silver Wolf. And because I skipped Silver Wolf in her first run, I wanted to unlock her in the second run. So I was focusing on her. But then I unlocked her and I still had 0 Eidolons on Hanya. I had her unlocked but 0 Eidolons, so I decided, okay, I'm gonna try the Argenti banner and pull for Hanya. Maybe I'm gonna lose my 50-50 and get some other character I want. But no, I want it and I got Argenti. Now, I mentioned 50-50, didn't I? I'm gonna talk about it later. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. So yeah, other than that, these are all characters I kind of wanted. Well, with Imbibitor Lune, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna win it, I'm gonna win it. If I'm gonna lose it, I'm gonna let it be. But I actually won the 50-50 and unlocked him. I think the same thing were with Blade. The characters I really wanted when I was playing, or like unlocking them, was definitely Kafka, Silverwolf, Luocha. I didn't want to Topaz, but I kind of regretting unlocking her because I don't know. I'm sort of kind of regretting Jingyuan. I don't find him that great. He's not bad, but I just, for my personal play, it doesn't really fit me. Jingli was really good unlock. I'm really glad I unlocked her. And, you know, I'm not really gonna talk about the 4 stars too much. Now, let me talk about who I think are some of the best characters. So let's start. I'm gonna start with By the Pass, then I'm probably gonna switch to the elements. So, Destruction. Destruction has overall really good characters, maybe except for Arlen and Hook. Okay, Arlen is one of the worst 4-star, one of the worst Destruction characters, because he works very similar to Blade. I guess I'm gonna start. Let's go from up to down. So Clara, I'm very biased towards Clara. I think Clara is one of the best characters in the game. Clara, she is physical destruction, but the way she works is that with her basic and skill she does damage, with skill she does AoE, with basic a single target, but her main use is, well, in her passive and in her ultimate. And that is like, if somebody attacks Clara, well, this is how she works. When you fight with Clara, you don't really fight with her. She just stands there, and there is a big fucking robot protecting her and like doing everything for her. Like when you attack with Clara, the robot shows up and hit the enemy. There's quite a really interesting story about the robot. Really, it's not just like she controls a robot. It's more of a like this robot is like protecting Clara, really. Like she's like raising her up. It's called, the robot is called Mr. Svarok, by the way. So Clara is basically when the enemy attacks her, the Mr. Svarok will shoot the enemy. He will like counterattack. If you use her ultimate, you will get 2 enhanced shots, and she will attack even if the enemy doesn't attack her. Like if the enemy attacks anyone in the team and her ultimate is active, Mr. Svarok will shoot. Also, that shot spreads to the adjacent enemies in the ultimate phase. So that's her main use. Like you just like she is basically some sort of an off tank. You don't build her like a tank. You don't really build defense or anything like that. You really build like damage improvement on her. But she can withstand these attacks and deal really good damage like on the enemy phase. Like she's genuinely one of my favorite units in this game. Really good. Then we have Blade. Blade is interesting in that regard that he is basically basically his damage improves depending on how much he's getting hit. And when he's attacking, he is also hitting himself. Well, hitting. With his skill, he like charges his weapon, and then you are using his basic attacks. And these basic attacks like do the damage to the primary and the adjacent targets. But that attack also injures him. That sort of like builds up his damage. And also his passive skill is that like if he gets hit 5 times, he will do a counter attack where he do, I think, 3 target attack, or maybe it's a full AoE, it might be full AoE, which will also heal him slightly. His ultimate is basically sorry, as I said, I'm fucking ill. His ultimate is that he always drops to half hit points. I think if he's lower than half, he will heal up, and if he's above, he will like get injured. And the difference of like how much he gains and loses is like the damage boost for that attack. His attack scales out of HP and his attack, so you really want to build him like a high HP on him. Yeah, I should probably stop streaming soon. Jingliu. Jingliu, I'd say, is one of like I was using for fight some time before I unlocked Jingliu. I was using Young King as my ice damage dealer, but then I unlocked Jingliu and I don't touch this guy barely anytime. Like maybe in Memory of Chaos when I need multiple ice damage dealers, but Jingliu just is straight up much better. She doesn't do as much ice break damage, but she does have a lot of turns, so it's kind of like compensate for it. Jingliu, she actually with her basic and skill in her normal form, I'm gonna talk about that a little bit, she does only a single target damage. With her ultimate, she does 3 target damage. Yeah, I'm gonna like, if I mean like the primary and the adjacent, I'm gonna call it 3 target. It's much easier to say. 3 target damage. But if she uses her skill or her ultimate, she charges up her transcendent state. And when she reaches 2 charges, she will switch to the transcendent state, where she's able only to use her skill. It doesn't cost her skill points, but she also doesn't gain any. And then in her transcendent state, when she uses skill, she actually does a 3 target damage. Also, if you're in a transcendent state and you use an ultimate, you gain additional charge of the transcendent state, so you can like stay longer in that state. I'd say like if you had a really massive energy recharge on her, you could like keep her in that state almost like infinitely, but I don't know if that's really possible. It might be, I don't know. Yeah, she's just one of the like overall she's now rated as one of the strongest characters in this game. But she's definitely one of the best ice damage characters you can get in this game. Well, you can get if you run into her ban. I would definitely recommend getting her. She's really strong. Danhang Imbibitor Lune. So there is another character called Danhang. Well, kind of a spoiler, you know. This is a Danhang you get at the start of the game. He is a wind hunt. But there is a bit of a story about him when he transforms into this enhanced dragon state, where he becomes imaginary destruction. He's also very strong. I just don't personally use him that much. The main reason is that I'm gonna call him Imbibitor Lune. Just Imbibitor Lune is very skill point demanding. He basically, with his skill, he like improves his basic attack. You can do it 3 times, so it costs 3 skill points. So it's very demanding. His ultimate like gives him like 3 skill point uses, I guess, but he's really strong. There are not as big representation of imaginary characters, so he's definitely useful in that regard. Like when the game started, the only imaginary character we were able to get at the start of the game were Welt. Then after some time they added Yukong and Luocha. Then, and I guess Imbibitor Lune is the only one so far, yeah. And then Imbibitor Lune, and in 2 weeks we're gonna get Dr. Ratio, who is Imaginary Hunt. But yeah, the imaginary characters has the least representation in this game right now, I think. So yeah, he's very strong. I just don't personally use him that much because he's very skill point heavy, and I don't even have him upgraded that well. So not my main character really. Then we have Arlan. Don't use him. Just don't. He is the only thing I did on him is leveled him to a certain level to get like when you level up characters on like certain levels, you get free silver passes out of them. So I got him to that level to get all the silver passes and then just left him behind. Maybe like if someone like wanted some sort of a challenge out of me to make him good, then I will probably be tempted to do it, but he's not. What he does, he basically is similar to Blade with his skill. He like injures himself to, I guess, some sort of a beef up his attack. But he has no regeneration abilities or anything, so you need a healer with him to keep him alive. And even then, like, for lightning character, there's so much better lightning character than this guy. So I just would not recommend running him at all. He is not worth it. Hook. Yeah, I guess I could have clicked on them, didn't I? Hook. Well, I don't use her. I don't think she's bad, but she works, I believe, similarly to Jingliu in that regard, that like her attacks are only single target. Unless she like reaches her enhanced state, I think through ultimate, where then she starts dealing damage to even adjacent area. Her animations are actually kind of funny. I think she actually can be relatively good. I just have zero use for her really. But I gotta say, at this state, I'm trying to look on the fire characters. She actually might not be that bad. But I don't know. I don't know. This is the one character I'm really not sure about what to think. I don't plan her on leveling up anytime soon because I just don't need her. But she actually might not be. She might be decent. Now Shuei. Shuei is a 4-star distraction. I certainly wanna try. We got her actually in this patch. She is very unique in that her ultimate ability deals a break damage even if the enemy doesn't have a quantum weakness. So that's actually really nice. Her basically does a single target. Her skill does a 3 target damage, and she has a passive where she is like it has 8 stacks, and she gains every time she deals a break damage, she gains 1 stack. So you really want to use her against enemies with the quantum weakness. So with skill you can increase it, and she also gains 1 stack every time your allied unit deals a break damage to an enemy. And after you throw those attacks, she will do a follow-up attack. The main thing that really interests me about her is the ultimate, where she does a break damage even when the enemy doesn't have the quantum weakness, so that can be actually kind of interesting. And I also like her animations. It's like she's always like throwing around, like she has the daggers and like she throws around chains and against her. Very interesting animation design in regards of animation. But I don't know how much I'm gonna use her, considering the usage of quantum characters. I have a main Silver Wolf and then I have a Sealy as well. But I'm willing to give her a shot. So yeah, if I would say from worst to best, Arlen, Hook, Shui, and this is gonna be personal. Like I'm gonna like, it's not like normally I would probably say Blade, no, Clara, Blade, Inhibitor, Julio. I'm personally gonna say Inhibitor, Blade, Jingliu, Clara. For me, Clara, Clara is absolutely insane. She can solo a simulated universe. Well, you could probably say that about multiple characters, but with her, like, you don't even need to worry, really. Hunt. So, we have a really low amount of Hunt characters, as you can see. Hunt characters were really strong at the start of the game, but now they're kind of fallen behind. I guess the main issue with the Hunt characters is that they're really squishy. So I'm gonna start actually from the back, because I can't really tell you much about these two. Yang Hung you get at the start of the game. I don't really like using him because he's like gives me the generic anime guy vibe, so I wasn't really interested in that. And I actually got a different wind character I use more than him, so I kind of left him behind. Sushang, I also didn't experience too much with her, but my friend is actually playing with her a lot, and she really likes her. She has a very funny ultimate animation, and she's one of the few physical damage dealers. Actually, I don't know, they're much like Clara. Okay, and then okay, we got Argenti. Luca is more of a dot damage. Yeah, they're not much physical units damage dealer, really. So Sushang actually can be really good if you're looking for physical damage unit. But I haven't played her myself that much, so can't say. I definitely did play quite a lot with Yanking, because for a long time he was really my only ice damage dealer before I got Jingliu. Because other than him, I got Pella, which I didn't bother using, but she's a decent debuffer, but not damage dealer. Other than that, then you have March, which no. And Herta, I used Herta only for like golden calyxes. But she's not that great, really. So yeah, he was my only ice damage dealer for quite some time. And he certainly does decent damage. He has a passive that if he's not getting attacked, he deals additional damage that also have, I believe, higher chance of freezing the enemy. After you use your skill, you like charge it up. But he needs to avoid being attacked, which can be very tricky. Because so far, I believe like the only character that has a taunt is your avatar. I don't know, I think maybe Fushan also has a taunt. I might be wrong. I don't have her, so I can't really tell. Gepard doesn't have a taunt. March, when she puts a shield on someone, she like increases the chance of that unit being attacked. So it's some sort of a semi-taunt. But other than that, there is no unit that like gives a taunt, really. So also Clara, when she like uses her ultimate, she is like more likely to get attacked. I think overall, like even in her passive, she like has a like higher chance of being. I don't know. I might be wrong. So yeah, it's really tricky to use him. In him, like with his passive. Oh, he still deals a decent like good ice break damage. But he's really fucking squishy, and if you get Jingliu, he will be absolutely useless for you at that point. Topaz. I got a little bit disappointed about Topaz and Nambi. Okay, I need to also mention Nambi, because, well, what this is really just Nambi. Like, this character is all about this trotter. Topaz does barely anything. The only thing she does is her basic attack, and that when she fires her pistol. That's the only thing she does. Her skill is throwing up her trotter on the enemy. Her passive is like the trotter is in the turn order and he is attacking himself. And her ultimate is that she is just throws a buff. So that was kind of disappointing considering she's a hunt character. Damage-wise, I guess she's not bad. You just need to build her a little bit differently because you need to really build her on the follow-up attack. I don't know. I was a little bit disappointed with Topaz, I gotta say. I was looking for that. I really like her design. I like her hairstyle. I like this white with the red. I really like it. But in the end, I barely use her really. Because 90% of the time I'm using my fire avatar, and I really need another fire unit in the team. Seely is probably one of the best hunt character you have at this moment in the game, but she comes from a limited banner, obviously. She does a lot of quantum damage, obviously, and her passive is that when she kills an enemy, she immediately gains a turn. But like only one time. Like I believe you can't proc it multiple times. Like if you kill an enemy and then another one, and then you can. I don't think it works that way. At least I remember it wasn't working that way. But it's getting slightly confused because when you play a simulated universe, you get additional, as you saw on my secondary account, there are some buffs like that gives you immediate turns afterwards. So you get slightly confused with that, how it actually works or not. But yeah, she was for a long time. She was my main quantum damage dealer, but recently I got Silver Wolf. Seal is still better damage dealer, but Silver Wolf is much more. She gives much more utility with her skill. So yeah, she is also dropping off a little bit for me. But out of all these hunt characters, I'd say she is definitely the best. Erudition. Okay. This might sound weird, but I think the best Erudition characters out of all of these is Serval and Quinque. Maybe Argenti. Actually, Argenti might actually be really good, but I unlocked him recently and I don't use him really. But Quinque is a really fun quantum character. I didn't use her because I had a Seely. But Quinque, what she does is... I bet you I'm pronouncing the name wrong, but I don't give a shit. It's a really weird sounding name for me. Because I'm from Europe. I'm not from, from East, and I don't know how it's supposed to be pronounced. So... what she does is like she has like a table, like the game table in front of her, and she's like switching the game the jades she's playing with, and depends on like what she turns on, that's like builds up her damage or what her damage actually does. And if you build like right team around her, she can deal insane amount of damage. And I wanna and I doubt I will, when I get a spare like resources, when I could finally invest in her, I will, and I'm looking forward to trying her, but right now I cannot. Serval, I obviously used her at the start of the game. I'm using her on my secondary account. I used her for quite some time before I unlocked Jinyu, and then I switched to him, and I kind of regretted it because I think Serval is much more useful. Okay, I might be a little bit biased here because Jinguan's not bad. I was slightly disappointed with him. Serval, she has a basic attack which is single target. Her skill is 3 target, and her ultimate is an AOE. She also deals. She also gives a lightning dot on the enemy, like shock, and that means she works really well with, let's say, some Nihility characters that take you like really use this dot stuff. Serval, I think also I would also say that Serval does much better break damage than Jinyuan. And also with Serval, there are moments where you wanna use basic attack, where with Jinyuan you really don't want to use basic attack with him at all. I don't think I really need to talk too much about her. You saw her in action. Jinyuan, I'm gonna switch to Jinyuan first. His main gimmick is that in the turn order there is this like lightning avatar that after like certain like a few turns it will take action and deal AoE lightning damage. That's basically how he sort of like catch ups in the break damage, which is rather lacking over Serval, I'd say. What Jingyuan does is with his basic attack, he attacks a single target. With his skill, he does an AoE, and if he does the AoE, he's like speeding up and increasing the damage of his like the summon like of the avatar. The same stuff he does with the ultimate. He does AoE damage and builds up his avatar. So you really want to just use a skill and his ultimate. And his main damage goes out of his avatar. It's not bad. For my personal play, I wasn't a big fan of it, I gotta say. Character-wise, he's sort of interesting. I don't feel we got really enough out of him to really learn much about him. I don't know. It's hard to rate the Erudition characters because overall they are a bit underwhelming at this moment, but we are getting some Erudition focus content coming, so he might get better. Or like overall these characters. Herta. Herta, her basic does a single target. Her skill, I believe, is not AoE but just 3 target. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it is an AoE. I think it's only 3 target. And her ultimate, I believe, is AoE. Also, like, when I said the Lynx should be Ice character, I think Herta should have been Quantum character. Because maybe, like, the only Ice wipe I'm getting out of her is with her skill, because they're like icicles coming out of the ground when you use that. But other than that, like, her ultimate is like huge, massive diamond. She, like, throws on the enemy, and she really gives me more of a quantum vibe rather Ice, but whatever. Her main gimmick is that when somebody breaks an enemy, she does a follow-up AoE attack. It was really good to use on Golden Calyx for EXP material, because if you used her and Himeko together, they cleared it quite fastly, and it was really good for farming. But that was genuinely her only use. Other than that, I find her relatively useless and not worth using or spending resources on her. Argenti. Argenti probably might be one of the stronger Erudition characters here, because He actually that's mainly because of his ultimate. Because his ultimate has double state. When you fill it up, you can use it, but it's not as strong as if you let it fill it up again, and then he does really strong AoE damage. Other than that, I don't know. I can't talk much about it. I just used him in testing and saw some videos about him. I have a Clara. I have no need for him at this very moment. Maybe someday I will improve him, but I didn't even really want him. I just unlocked him because I was farming for Anya Eidolons and I was unlucky and didn't get any instead. Unlocked Argenti. So I guess it's not really unlucky. And lastly, Himeko. Oh. Some people said it, and I will probably be among them. I don't think Himeko is 5-star character. I believe they did. I think she's one of the first characters. There were slight reworks to make her slightly better, I believe. But still, she is very underwhelming. She basic attack does 1 target, skill does a 3 target, ultimate does an AoE. Her gimmick is that anytime the enemy is broken, she gains a charge. And when she reaches 3 charges, she does an AoE damage. Follow-up damage, and it's an AoE. I believe they improved it that when you break stronger elite enemies, she gains immediately fills it up. But anyone can break it. It doesn't need to be her, which I think is the same with Herta, by the way. Again, it was good for clearing Golden Calyx for EXP material, but other than that, it's not that great. And it's a follow-up damage, so you have to build around. Yeah. I unlocked her early. I was hoping she might be good, and she is just not. Yeah, Himeko is very underwhelming, I gotta say. There are actually characters that can make her better. Actually, and I heard it Kafka actually. There was a thing when Kafka actually makes Himeko 5-star. But still, there are better units to place with Kafka than her, really. So, yeah, Himeko is very underwhelming. I'm a little bit disappointed with that. Let's move to actually characters where every single one of these characters is insanely good. How many characters are insanely good? All of these. Let's start with 4-star Asta. You will get her for free almost immediately. She basically buffs the speed of your units. I'm not gonna necessarily talk in depth too much about it. Because it's not really that necessary. She really buffs speed, which is always helpful. Tingyun, with her ultimate, she increased the energy for other characters' ultimate, and in her skill, she buffs the unit with. Let me see. Where is it? There's a skill. Single benediction attack and improves attack. Yeah. So she's also pretty good. Yukong also buffs attack, and I think even she improved allies. You can there is something more. Yeah, she is improving really just attack. Tough reducing damage. again, really good character. Hanya is most recent character, well, not the most, but one of the recent characters. What she does with her skill, she puts some sort of a like mark on the enemy, and when you attack these enemies enough times, you will recover additional skill points. And with her ultimate, she buffs the attack and the speed of one of your allies. You really want to build her around speed. She is really good, and I was really looking forward to unlocking Eidolons on her, but I was kind of unlucky unlocking her, and that's why I unlocked Argenti. Then we have Bronya. She's from the basic banner. What she does with her skill is that she will immediately put in the first place one of your units in the turn order. So basically, some other unit will immediately play after her. If you use it, and also she like improves, I believe, like crit damage. Or why don't you? We can see. There it is. There it is. Increase. Oh, just that. Increase their damage. Okay. If you use it on Bronya, she of course will not gain an immediate turn, but she will improve her damage. But you really want to use it on characters like to give them immediate turn, like some characters just probably just played before Bronya, and like so they can play it again immediately. Very good. Her ultimate buffs the crit damage, I believe, of all the allies. So she is one of the best characters from the regular banner you can get, and totally worth getting. And now we got Ruanmei. Ruanmei is the recent character. She buffs basically almost everything. I think like if you even have like Eidolons on her, she mainly buffs. Let's see. She mainly buffs damage and weakness break efficiency, which is really good. Like it improves like the amount of break damage you do. And some like even increases the speed for team. She like buffs speed, she buffs attack, and if you have high enough Eidolon, she even buffs defense. She is really strong. Yeah, like her ultimate, while inside the field, all allies rest penetration increase. Yeah, like resistance penetration. She provides buffs in almost every regard. It's absolutely insane. She's really strong. I have not used her much because I'm just trying to level her up enough to actually be usable for me. But I believe she's gonna be really strong. Let's move to Nihility characters. So, let me start from the 5-star. Welt, I just unlocked him, I'm not using him right now, but what he's really good at is lowering speed of the enemies. Which can be really good, because, you know, like you lower the amount of turns the enemy will get. So he's really strong in that regard. As I mentioned earlier, for a long time he was the only imaginary character you could have, before we got Luocha and Yukong. And he is really, really good. His basic attack does single target. His skill does a random multiple attacks to random enemies. And his AoE does a massive. His ultimate does massive AoE damage. Yeah, he's main, like, the reducing speed is really strong. Speed in this game, because it's a turn-based game, is very crucial. Again, I definitely want to use him. It's just like right now I am prioritizing other characters, but he is certainly on the list to get improved. But I got him recently, so... and I just invested all my Nihility resources into Silverwolf, so he's not ready yet to be used. Kafka is definitely my favorite character overall, mainly because of her story and her voice. I absolutely love her voice.
Hi, Astral Expressers.
Okay, probably not the best.
Well, you caught me.
Probably.
Oh. We meet again.
Try something, wait.
My homeworld is one of many planets changed by a Stellaron. It's a shame I never got to witness how far it fell at the time.
These voice lines probably not the best, but in the story itself, she has one of the. She has absolutely great dialogues. Like, there is a certain moment when you talk with her. It's on the Xinjiao Alliance, to give you at least some sort of a reference. And she drops like some lore tidbits to you, and the way she talks to you, like, it's absolutely mesmerizing. I love the voice actress. It's absolutely great.
Playing the violin and firing a gun both require flexible fingers, but bullets are more obedient.
Yeah, Kafka is absolutely great. What Kafka focuses on is on dot damage. Her abilities are great in the regard that her skill and her ultimate can proc the dot damage even outside of the enemy turn. So that's really good. Her passive skill is that when somebody uses basic attack, she will do a follow-up attack. Only once per her turn, though. So she can... What she's good at is that she enables other characters to be really good, and she herself is really, really good. And if you put her with the units that deal dot damage, she will become monster. So let's talk about these units. So main characters that she enables is Sampo, Luca, and Gunaifen. Because these characters focus on the dot damage, and she will just make them insane. She also enables Himeko because she does a fire damage, fire dot damage, I believe. I have a light cone on my avatar that actually deals fire dot damage, so that kind of helps her. And yeah, she's absolutely insane. You saw her actually when I played her on the secondary because I borrowed her from my main account. Yeah, she's genuinely my favorite character, and she will get banner in 2 weeks. So go get her. Silver Wolf, also one of the definitely among the best ability characters you can get, because as you saw, she gives additional weakness to enemies. She also put debuffs on enemies. They vary with her ultimate. She does a defense down. And with her basic, it's differs. It depends. So she's a bit of a random in this, but she provides you with a lot of benefits, and her skills are absolutely the best thing about her. Not much else to talk about, really. Pella, she focuses on removing buffs from the enemy and decreasing their defense. So Pella is actually not a bad character. She's actually quite useful. Sampo focuses on wind dot damage. Luca focuses on bleed, which is a physical dot damage. And Gunaifen is focusing on the fire dot damage. Preservation. This one's gonna be quick. So Avatar, why is he the best? Because he can taunt. He puts shield on every single unit. Not a big shield, but it's a shield. He even puts the shield with his basic attack, and his ultimate is AoE damage. When he gets attacked, and I believe even when he attacks, maybe, I don't know. He has a charge on his weapon from 0 to 8. And depends, if you reach over the half, your basic attack does increase damage to not just to a single target, but even to adjacent enemies. When he gets attacked, obviously, I believe in his taunt state, well, not just in his taunt state, he will gain the charges. If he uses his ultimate, he will gain the charges. So he's good tank and also a decent damage dealer. So probably, I'd say so far one of the best preservation characters. But Fusion actually might be better, but I don't have her, so I can't really talk much about her. So what she does, from what I understand, let's let's look at this. With her ultimate, she deals AoE damage. Equal max HP count, 1 trigger count for the HP restore effect. Yeah, like her, what she does is that she puts on her, not just herself, but I believe on the team, the fact that when they get attacked, they will like restore health. Her skill, made repression, will distribute, they receive through effect on team members gain knowledge. Okay. Okay, so her skill kind of buffs the allies. Her basic does just deals damage. It's good that her attack is like all you really want to do is just like build her HP. You don't really want to even build attack with her, just like because of the attack is based on this. Talent restore while Fusion is still. Oh no, that's talent. Never mind. This. No, yeah, no. Talent. We don't give a shit about talent. We need talent. She's still active in battle. Misfortune avoidance is applied to entire team. With misfortune avoidance, allies take 10% less damage. When Fuxuan's current HP falls to 50% of her max HP or less, HP restore will be triggered for Fuxuan, restoring her HP by 80% of the amount of HP she is currently missing. This effect cannot be triggered if she receives a killing blow. This effect has 1 trigger count by default and can hold up to maximum of 2. Yeah, because you can like build it up with her ultimate. So I guess it only works for her. Never mind. But when active Fusion, never mind. When ultimate is used, heals all other allies. Okay, so with this you can also heal others, so that's good. If target enemy applies crowd control debuff to allies while the matrix is active, all allies will resist all crowd control debuff applied by the enemy target during the current action. This effect can only trigger once when matrix is activated. Okay. How do I activate the matrix of press? Okay, with the skill. Okay, so that's actually really good. Okay, this is really good because this will you will resist crowd control, which is very useful. Okay, yeah, she is good. The one issue I have, I gotta say, is sure, Fuxuan has a good survivability. She doesn't have any sort of taunt. At least I didn't saw anything. There is nothing that would force the enemy to attack her. So, despite she provides good survivability, it's really based on her being attacked. At least on the like HP restore. The crowd control is probably definitely one of the best thing about it, like resisting crowd control. But her HP regeneration is based on her being attacked, and if the enemy won't attack her, that might be a bit of an issue. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like so far the only like character with taunt is just the main character, and like March can like put a focus on someone. What March does, she is not really preservation character herself. What she does that she with her skill she puts quite a decent shield on someone, and that character will become more likely to get attacked. So it really works well with Clara. Yeah, like you can put it on Clara and then the enemy will focus Clara and Clara will just counterattack them. What she also does is that when somebody attacks, I think by her shield, just shielded. No, where it is? There. After a shielded ally is attacked by enemy, March immediately counters. Yeah. Yeah. So what her passive is that she has like 2 charges, and when somebody attacks shielded character, she will counterattack with a follow-up damage. So it worked well early game with your fire preservation avatar, because he applies shield almost every turn. And so she will keep counterattacking. But it's just not that great, and in the time you will stop using March. I think like the way for me to keep her using is to really use her with conjunction with Clara, so I can like throw up shield on Clara and making her the really focus of the enemies. Gepard, there's not much really to talk about Gepard. His main use is his ultimate. He throws a massive shield to all your units, and yeah, that's really it. His scale deals size damage equal Gepard attack. Like, okay, this is weird. Look at it. So equal to Gepard defense. Applies, so equal to. Like, what the hell? Gepard increases by 30 of his current defense. Okay. Now that makes sense. Because this is weird. Like, where with the other characters, like their like attacks were based around their HP or defense and that kind of stuff. Here, his attacks are based around his attack. His attacks also are not that great, really. Like, he sucks. His really main use is his ultimate. Talent, when struck with a killing blow, instead he can knock down Gepard immediately restore. Yeah. I found him on like early game. I guess he can be good. I just well, who gives a shit about it? I don't like Gepard. Me and my friend were making fun of each other when we were warping. Like, okay, I'm warping. I'm hoping for something good, and the other one wrote Gepard. And I was like, because he was the only character we didn't want. We really didn't want Gepard. Unfortunately, I got him recently. What can I do? Now, let's move to the Abundance. I'm gonna first talk about the two I don't have. Overall, Abundance characters are good, but there is one who just, like, is so much better than any of them. So, I'm gonna start with... Actually, I'm gonna start with the 4-star I have, because both of them are very similar. Natasha and Lynx, their basic attack does a damage. Her skill heals a single target, which also gives them like overtime heal. And their ultimate does a massive AoE heal. Lynx is slightly better because, as you just saw, her AoE heal actually heals much more. Her skill probably not that great, but not bad. Yeah, they're very similar to each other. Lynx is probably slightly better than Natasha in this regard, but you can use either of them. I like using both of them, but not if you have Loja. But we'll get to Loja. Bailu actually overall end up being the weakest of them all. Bailu has a great ability in that she's actually able to revive a unit. She's the only one who can actually do it. But here's the thing. There are very rare occasions when you actually need to revive a unit. So that skill actually not as useful as it sounds. Her main issue is that she does provide a healing with her skill, but it bounces around, so it's random, and random healing is not great. Like, sure, you like choose your primary target, and then it throws around, and then you have her. What actually does her? What her did it ultimate? Heals all allies, okay. Immigration, yeah. Heals single ally of battle HP, plus then heals to the random allies 2 times. I I don't know, I guess you use it mainly to heal the primary target, and then like the random healing is kind of nice. Her biggest main issue why she is not preferred healer character, she doesn't provide any cleanse. She doesn't have anything that could remove debuffs from your units, and that's really the main issue why you really don't use her. Because you do want to have a healer that is able to cleanse. And she's not the one. Who is really good at cleansing is Wahwa. Wahwa, but she is also kind of like... She's a good cleanser, but she is probably the weakest healer. Because the only heal she provides is with her skill. It dispels debuffs and it puts a heal on the primary and the adjacent targets, and it gives heal over time. But I believe it also like dispels debuffs over time. Her ultimate is a massive buff. She's like more of an abundance / harmony character. But it's a really good buff that even like buffs the ultimate energy restore. Which is really good, and buffs attack. Her basic, you rarely use a basic really. Well, gain divine provision lasting for 2 turns, decrease the star. Was divine provision when the ally turn starts or when ally is there. Restore HP for the ally by an amount. Yeah, like she, I do kind of regretting not getting her. It's just I don't necessarily need her. Because you need like 1 or 2 abundance character really for Memory of Chaos, and that's that. Other than that, you like for any other thing you really just need only 1 healer. Yeah. And who's better than Wawa? Luacha. Luacha is so far one of the strongest healer and characters in this game, I'd say, mainly because how good healer he is. He is healing automaton. You barely need to do anything. You don't even need to use his active healing. You can just use basic attacks with him and an ultimate, and that's it. He will heal by himself. Why? Basically, he has a skill where... where is it? Where is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? When enemy... When an enemy in the field is attacked by an ally, all allies... Wait, when enemy in the field is... Okay. Anyway, where was it? I think it's just part of this. When an enemy in the field is attacked by an ally, the field... where is it? I think it's just... Yeah, there is. It's part of his skill. So his skill is obviously his heal. He heals a single target. He heals them based not on his HP, but on Luacha's attack. That makes him much more easier to build him for massive heals. It's also a bit tricky because you need to still put some health on Luacha so he can survive. Yeah, you still need to do that. But you can build... his heal is much... It's much easier to build a strong healing on him with attack than on HP, because the HP percentage is usually lower than the percentage of attack he gains. As you can see, I don't even have him finished up, and he's really insanely strong. What his... but there's one other caveat to his skill. It's not just like he use it to heal an ally. He will use it automatically once every 2 turns when ally is dropped below 50%, as you can see here, which is massive. Like you usually don't need to bother usually healing because he will just do that. But yeah, he uses it only once every 2 turns, so there's still a bit of an issue. Like there's a lot of damage incoming in those 2 turns. Well, his passive is that he gets 2 stacks of Abyss Flower. Every time he uses a skill, he gets 1. Every time he uses his ultimate, he gets 1. When he reaches 2, he will proc an AoE effect on his allies, where basically all your allies will gain lifesteal. And not just for themselves, but for the entire team. So every time your ally will attack, the entire team will heal up. It's absolutely bonkers and ridiculous, and it's OP. So what I meant by he does not even need to use his skill at all. Well, you need to wait for him to use it passively, and then you throw ultimate, so you get the 2 stacks, and then he activates his lifesteal, and then you just do basic attacks. And attacks with your other units. And that's all the healing you really need. You rarely use a skill. You really use a skill only in some key situations where, I don't know, like maybe your passive activation of his skill went out when the Abyss Flower was still active. Then you usually can do that. Well, you can do that anytime, like when you know the ally is low enough, like you will need to heal him, then do heal him. Why not? Or maybe you need to activate it, your ultimate is not ready, that kind of stuff, yeah? But you don't use much skill points on this character, it's absolutely insane. He is insanely good for Blade, because Blade is damaging himself quite a lot. Luocha keeps him alive. So far, Luocha is absolutely the best abundance character in this game. At first, when I look at him, I look, oh, this looks kind of weird. I don't know how much sustainable this will be. It's insanely sustainable. It's much more better sustainable than these characters with like AoE heal, because you need to build the ultimate. Because you need to build it up. You need to have it ready, and you want to say, you're like, do I want to heal now? Do I want to heal now? Do I want to wait? Maybe do I want to heal now? With Luocha, you don't give a shit. You keep his ultimate only when his Abyss Flower is down, so you can charge it up. Also, that's actually the other thing I forgot to mention. His AoE ultimate dispels buffs on enemies. We saw it in when we fought about the Mara Stricken. The Mara Stricken, what they have, the regular soldiers, they're annoying. Like you kill them and they resurrect with half HP. When you used Luocha's AoE on them, you will dispel that Mara buff on them. So when you kill them, they die. Yeah, it's really, really insane. Luocha is straight up the best healer so far in this game. No doubt about it. And the other benefit, he's imaginary, which is always useful. Okay, I talked about the characters. Let us do some gameplay. What do I need to do, actually? I'm done with Simulated Universe for this week. I need to farm some stuff. I need to farm... how is Ruanmei doing? I have a relics, actually. Interesting. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna farm stuff for Ruanmei so I can finally start using her and testing her how she actually works. So it's gonna be... Oh, I still have one Echo of War available to me, so I guess I'll do the most recent one because, you know, I have the least amount of resources out of that one, obviously. So let's do this one. This is actually one of the few missions where I'm actually not using my avatar. So I will put Clara here. I will put Luocha over here.
An enemy worthy of your
And
attention
I
is a
will
formidable enemy.
use Hanya. Oh wait, she's not healed up. Okay, let me heal over here. There we go. It would not be really an issue, but this one is kinda annoying, I gotta say. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this team. And start challenge. Okay.
Smell it.
So, her skill,
Count.
throw this on the enemy. Gonna start charging up her. With Luocha, at this point I have no need of healing, so I'm gonna basic attack. Ooh, shit. Yeah, see? Now he activated, healed. Now I'm gonna activate his ultimate. First I'm gonna go activate her ultimate. So we have a boost. We're gonna do this. And boom. Abyss Flower activated. There we go. It works also really well with Clara, because if she gets attacked, she counter-attack and she heals, because we have Abyss Flower active. Okay, now we activate the Sega, so now we transform into the Transcendence. I'm going to also use the ultimate. There we go. And now...
This is serious.
There we go.
I shall be the judge.
I'll see you off.
Oh nice, we even broke him, that's perfect.
Recount.
Go. Okay. Now we're gonna activate the ultimate on Clara. Yeah, I'll use the AoE. There we go. Now we dropped out, but it's fine.
I shall be the judge.
They're at full HP, as you can see.
Name of the Ten Lords decree.
Let's beef up
Hereby ordained.
you. Now she switched to the normal. Oh, okay. Okay, this might be a reason why you want to use your skill to
You chose the wrong
remove the debuff.
Save it for your own skin.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
All will be
A
revealed
little bit annoying,
in lunar flame.
but he comes summon many more enemies.
Blade of Moon.
There we go. Gonna summon more, but who gives a shit? I certainly do not. And now we have Abyss Flower activated again,
Give it up.
so we got more healing.
I shall be the judge.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Tora.
There we go. Phase 2. Now he's gonna be more annoying, of course. There we go. I think he's gonna blow up. Perfect. Yeah. Bunch of enemies. Oh, I need to kill these because they actually have a really nasty debuff.
By the will of the Ten Lords, the Ten Lords decree. Hereby ordained.
I'm gonna actually use this because I want to remove that.
Still in denial.
All will be revealed
I'll put this.
in lunar flame.
I shall be the judge.
Okay, I'm out of charges. Good.
Not afraid of you.
Blade of Moon.
Okay. Yeah, this will do a lot of damage, but
Eternal state.
Okay, give me back my Abyss Flower, thank you very much. And she will heal back up.
Recount.
Go.
Nowhere to run.
Go. Go. Oh, cock, that's bad. Fuck it.
I shall be the judge.
By the will of the ten
Okay,
lords
let's
decree.
buff
Here
Jingliu.
I ordain.
Probably not the right idea, but it's okay.
I want to protect everyone.
Alright, I will break him. That's perfect.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
And victory. Oh god, that stupid exploding animation. Challenge completed. And that's all the Echo of War I can do this week. There we go. Next. So next we have... Next I'm gonna farm for the... for one more 6 users, because I could use my units, but because I'm a good friend,
An enemy
or at least I'm
worthy of
trying
your
to be a good
attention
friend,
is a formidable
I will use a unit of my friend to
As the
give her some
protagonist of your own
credits.
story, it's up to you to overcome and forge ahead.
And at least I will show you a little bit of a Veld. Her Veld is rather slow, so I don't know how much I'm gonna be actually able to show you. There we go. Boom.
Stand still.
There we go. Oh, my Kafka is so good.
Good time.
Like,
Time to say
look at
bye.
this. Kafka is just soloing this. There we go. Oh, Welt's finally gonna get his turn. So, yeah, with Welt you really want to just use a skill. I couldn't really show you how it's gonna like bounce around because there's only one target left. There we go.
Let's begin.
Okay, now you'll see. It's like gonna attack random enemies. Let's kill this guy. Oh, that guy didn't do buffs. I wanna use the AoE.
Stand still.
Leave it to me.
Nice, and didn't. There we go.
You know nothing
Okay,
of the
so
way
this
you
is
fight
the
power.
ultimate of
Survive.
Welt.
There is no other choice.
There we go.
Cutting the net. Good
I
times.
guess I'm gonna
Time to
use
say
her
bye.
ultimate as well.
Boom.
It's time.
Stand still.
There we go.
I'll see you off.
Level 6.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
There we go. And I'm gonna put this on auto. And now I'm gonna talk a little bit about what do I plan for the future. At least I hope I will. So, for those who watch stream, you know, we are in the middle of a Path of Radiance Maniac mode gameplay. I'll be honest with you,
Time to say
I got a little bit exhausted with that, with how many tries we had to go over. I do enjoy it. It's a really interesting experience, but I definitely need to take a little bit break out of that, and I had to because I was ill. So I'm not sure it's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna return to. So that one is gonna be like right now on the side for now, unfortunately. What I was thinking about playing, well, hard to say really. I was contemplating on trying, after quite some time, trying Pokemon Nuzlocke. I actually already played in the past Pokemon Nuzlocke. Only the basic one, well actually not the basic one. I played a randomized Nuzlocke, so like the Pokemons on the routes were randomized. I actually find it much more interesting, more fun, because you don't play the same thing again. I wasn't certainly hardcoring it, because that's way too big of a challenge, and I don't really know the like depths of the like Pokemon attacks and like what to use and what's the right build. What I usually do is just like give Pokemon attacks, like different types, so they can have like more coverage, and that's it. But so certainly not a hardcore. I was using items and that kind of stuff, but I certainly like the idea of the Nuzlocke. For those who don't know, basically what Nuzlocke means is that you can catch only the first Pokemon you encounter on every route. I think the ruling also is that it has to be a different Pokemon than you already have. So if you like run into, if like your first encounter is a Pokemon you already have, you get another try. You basically get another try. But it might differ because there are so many like variations to Nuzlocke rules. I don't really know what's the right one. But I did play it that way. And the other thing is, so that's the one thing. Like you can like catch only the first Pokemon you encounter on a new route. Also, if you don't catch him, well, too bad. Like, you lost your chance, and you can hope to catch a different Pokemon on a different route. So, or like it could be the same if you didn't catch him. Like if you didn't catch him, sure you can catch him. But if you already have that Pokemon, you are allowed to catch a different one. At least that's how I play. I also play that's like if you are a given Pokemon, it doesn't like count toward a route or a city. Like, you know, you can sometimes catch Pokemons in the city. Like if you like get a surf and you can like ride around the water, then like, you know, it's a new location. You can catch a Pokemon there. That's where the randomized stuff is really good, because you can run into totally different Pokemon than you would run into a water and that kind of thing. And the main thing actually about the Nuzlocke Pokemon is when your Pokemon dies, it's dead. You will not revive it, you have to put it in the box or like throw it away, and you cannot use that Pokemon anymore. So that's really what's more stress about it. Like you need to be like, oh shit, like, oh, is this Pokemon gonna die or not? Like you need to be really careful. What I watched on the pro Nuzlockers, they also like trying to play by the rule that you don't over level. So you like dealing with the I think it's more part of the hard lock Nuzlocke rules really, where you like tackle the gym leaders at the like corresponding levels as they are. I didn't really play by that, but also it's you usually actually have the issue that you are falling behind and you have to farm up your Pokemon. That was really annoying. Pro Nuzlockers actually, what Pro Nuzlockers actually they do is that they actually the XP from the Pokemon and battling trainers they set it to 0, but they gives them some rare candies, and they just level up their Pokemons with the rare candies to the appropriate level, and they tackle the game. So I totally understand that, because usually like towards the late game, what you do is just you spend like few hours just farming around the grass and hoping like to actually encounter some Pokemon that gives you decent amount of XP to level up. It's really annoying in that regard, but I do like the idea, especially with the randomized Nuzlocke, that you really don't know what you're gonna run into the grass. Pro Nuzlockers apparently don't play that way, but for obvious reason, because like they are calculating ahead stuff. Like they're like, okay, so I'm dealing with this trainer, so I need to use this, so I need to build up this. They have this thing, so that can be really annoying. I need to have some sort of way to counter it. So I need to hope that I'm gonna run into this Pokemon in the grass so I can catch it and get it. So that's gonna really, yeah. With randomized, that goes all out of the window, because you're like, okay, what I'm gonna run into, what I'm gonna, oh, that's interesting. Hello, Gabite. And the trainers, like, you don't know what the trainer's gonna have. Yeah, I really enjoy most of the randomized, because it really varies. With the randomized Nuzlocke, my roster varies. It's different every time, like, you use different Pokemon. You obviously have your favorite ones, which you want to use, but you might not get them. Anyway, so we did energy for my main account, and I have filled my weekly XP limit, so I don't really need to do any XP. Oh, right. Yeah, I'll decide on that later. Yeah, as you can see, I reached level 30, which basically gives you free 4-star light cone, which are only available in Battle Pass. I don't know which one I want to take. I'm probably going to take Carved Moon, Weave the Cloud, so I can like improve it. That's the one thing with the light cones. The light cones, who has it actually? She actually has it. I already have it, this light cone. But you can superimpose it. What it does is that it improves these orange numbers on the light cone. Yeah, so it gets better. I'm trying to figure out. I actually probably could show you in the backpack. I have some useless light cones I could probably improve and show it to you. Let's go with this one. Yeah, as you can see, if the wearer current HP is lower than 80%, crit rate increases by 12. Now, if I would superimpose it, it would improve to 15. Now, if I would superimpose it to 3, 18, 21, 24. And since this is absolute, I'm gonna do it anyway, so why not? Yeah, now it's better. So that's superimposition, and that's why I might get the same light cone I already have from the Battle Pass. We'll see. I don't know yet. Yeah, the issue with the Battle Pass light cones, not many of them are that useful. I think they're just better, or at least I have usually better light cones. The Air Edition one is not bad. Preservation might not be bad as well, but there's so little preservation characters, so it's actually kind of useless. Yeah, the Harmony one's probably the best one. Well, we'll see. Yeah. But that's it, what I wanted to show you. Really, and what I wanted to talk about, yeah, so the idea I could play Pokemon on my stream in the future. What other games? What other games did I wanted to try streaming? There were some other, but I totally forgot. Let me check. Let me see. Come on. There we go. I'm gonna check my Steam library. I don't know if I would stream, but I did play Yeah, that's probably not a game I would stream. I was trying after quite some time Rainbow Six Extraction. A game I'm very sad it kind of died out because it's it's very similar. It's just a PvE version of Rainbow Six Siege. I like the weapon, like the gameplay and the weapon handling and everything around Rainbow Six Siege, but I'm not a good. Well, I'm obviously not a good PvP player, but I don't even enjoy PvP that much. So that's why Rainbow Six Siege is kind of not for me. That's why I loved Extraction, because it was a PvE focused game. The issue is they really did not came up with like stuff that would like keep this game alive, and I feel like they didn't even bother, so the game completely died out. They were characters that was about to come for the game, and they never did. And even the developers were like, yeah, this game we're not gonna do anything about it. It's such a shame. I really like it. So I was thinking about but you can barely get any game like create any sort of lobby to play that game. So probably not gonna play that. Other than that, I don't know. What other game? Oh shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll have to think about it. I had some ideas what to play, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to play. Not so sure. There are a lot of games I could play. A lot of games, but I'm just not fully decided which one I wanna. But yeah, my voice is totally there now. I need to really stop talking. It wasn't the best idea for today to stream for in regards to my health, but I thought I should probably after a month being off at least say something. And I did really also want to show up Honkai. I will probably in some future probably stream a little bit of Honkai. I usually play this because this is a game where I can like turn it on during work hours, like because I can like turn it on, put it on, focus on my work and like fulfill my dailies and that kind of stuff. So it's kind of hard for me to stream this really, because I don't usually play on my free time. But man, I actually really enjoy this game. I definitely like it more than Genshin. I still kind of enjoy playing Genshin, but it's mainly because of my friend, and I enjoy playing with her and that kind of stuff. And it's fun like to talk about the story and the theories we have about the game. But gameplay-wise, I like this more. It's a turn-based game, which is much more in my alley. So yeah, we'll see. There are also some games coming this year, and actually quite. No, it's not gonna be that long before they're gonna release. That I'm actually looking forward. I just don't remember now what games they are. Also, I started playing Sims 4. Isn't that funny? But I probably won't be streaming that because it's a lot of just like me. Like right now, I'm at a stage where I'm just like going around the world, changing stuff around, modding the game as well, and like getting ready to actually start playing it. And it's probably not gonna be enjoyable. Maybe someday I will stream it, but not gonna be right now. Yeah, it's really weird considering the game I'm usually playing, XCOM, Fire Emblem, like these strategically tactical games I usually tend to play. This weird switch for me to like go to play Honkai Star Rail. Well, it's actually weird, but Pokemon, actually that's even, maybe it's not that weird, but yeah, Sims is definitely like a bit of a weird move for me. Also started playing the Dark Tide, definitely interesting game. Not sure I'm interested in streaming it. First of all, I don't really have a group of friends to play. Oh, speaking of Pokemon, what I actually wanted to play, like, sure, Nuzlocke, but there's also a solo link Nuzlocke, which is a very interesting thing. It's like 2 players playing the same game, like, of course, well, each on their own, but they're like soloing. What that means is like basically, they both have a starter Pokemon. If starter Pokemon of one of the players dies, the starter Pokemon of that second player is also dead. Like they have to stop using him. That's very interesting thing. Also, there's like a rule for, well, but that's an additional rule. Like both of these players, they cannot have the same typing like in between of their teams. So let's say I would have a grass Pokemon in my team. It would mean that the other player cannot have a grass Pokemon. That is, I believe it is a bit of an additional rule. But I really like this idea of like 2 players playing the same game. It really works well with the randomized. I think you even have to play it really randomized too, because otherwise you would keep running into the same Pokemons all over. Because like, I believe like you need to have like different Pokemons each, I believe. At least you have to run to a different Pokemons. So with the randomizer it works real well. So like it's really interesting, like okay, my first Pokemon is, oh, it's Squirtle, what did you got? Oh, I got a Mewtwo. What? Like it's funny. And then you like, because also the rule of Nuzlocke is you have to nickname your Pokemons to like grow some sort of attachment to them. And like some players do nicknaming of these Pokemon, like they do combination of the two, so it would be Nurtle or that kind of like, or Squirtle, or that kind of combination. And check on YouTube, check Jaden Animation. She actually had 3 really good videos about Nuzlocking, and one of them is about Soul Link, and that really what got me excited. The only issue, I would love to try Soul Link. I would really love to try Soul Link. The issue is, I don't have a friend who would play Soul Link with me. So, yeah, never mind that. Next. I'm trying to figure out if there was some other game I wanted to talk about, to mention what I actually might play. But at this moment, I don't think there is any. There are usually games I'm like, okay, it's been a while, I might try it, but it's like, oh, that's not a game I want to stream really, because I don't know, not really excited in streaming that game, but yeah. It's gonna be it for now. My voice is really asking me to stop talking. It's getting worse and worse. So yeah, I'll thank you if anyone watched this. Then I'll thank you for watching. It's a bit of a, just check from my side that I'm doing fine. Well, fine. And hopefully I'll be back streaming soon. Hopefully. It's it's gonna take some time before I get when I'll be totally back to my 100%, but hopefully it will be soon. I think the major health issues I went over it. It's just now I need to get rid of the fucking cough, and it's probably gonna take some time. Speaking of the devil. Anyway, I thank you for watching, and see you hopefully soon in